What's going on, my peoples? It's your boy Kenny, man. I'm back one time for you. Welcome to the World's Opinion channel. Starting a little late tonight. I had to work some overtime, man. That's why I'm a little late tonight. But I am here. Okay, I am here. Let some people get up in the building for a minute, and then we gonna get this thing popping. You know what I'm saying? Hope everybody had a blessed Friday. The day is actually really Saturday now, but you know, we gonna get it in. See if we can get some people up in the building. If not, we gonna move on and go ahead and do what we do. Uh, yeah, man. Gotta wake up early. Gotta go get a fucking haircut. Uh, yeah. See if we can get some people up in the building. Big up to my man Oak and my man Merlin last night, chopping it up with me. Me and Oak got a little heated. You know what I'm saying, on a disagreement, or he misspoke, and I didn't hear exactly what he said, and shit got a little heated and shit. But you know what I mean, that's still my dude, man. Big up to my man Oak. I'm gonna let some people get up in the building, see if we get somebody up in here. Hit that right there. Yeah, people, couple minutes, get up, man. It's kind of late, man. If not, I'm just gonna go ahead and ride. And it's Friday too. Like I said, people, I'm getting back to my regular schedule and shit. I haven't been like with my regular schedule. I've been waiting on Miss D and shit hit me up so we can kind of you know, see what she gonna do. Everybody like another minute to get up in the building, and we gonna say fuck it, go ahead and get started. I've been checking out my systems and shit, seeing what been going on. I'm probably gonna have to do some other shit. Look at some of my systems and shit. See what's going on tomorrow. My fucking might be. I think it'd be the live stream sometimes, but you know what I mean. I'm still waiting on. I got this. I'm still working on my computer and shit. Once I get that popping, I should be fine. But if I can't get this motherfucking computer working and shit, this bitch, been acting up lately. But with the Wi-Fi, that motherfucker don't get popping. I'm gonna go ahead and let's go ahead and buy a new whole system and shit. You know what I mean? Because both of my systems is acting up, and I don't know why. Ever since I unhooked all my shit and moved it, it been acting up. But anyway, people, we gonna get it in, man. This is your boy Lindsey Graham, man. I'm gonna break this shit down because Lindsey Graham is full of shit, and he's a habitual liar, and he's a fucking fraud, and that's just is what it is. And this is what the Republican Party has become under Trump. They have become a bunch of fucking hypocrites and liars. So we gonna get it in. Let's go. He on Fox News talking nonsense.
were once soaring that are not doing that right now. And it's all added to uncertainty at the corner of Wall and Broad. Now, one of the things that we're trying to get a handle on here is whether some of the revelations that have come up in the latest Bob Mueller investigation, especially with General Flynn trying to say that maybe the FBI was sort of forcing the comments that he made, well, they added to some of the uncertainty going on here. It's a point we're going to take up with Catherine Herridge in just a bit. In the meantime, we've got the Senate Republican Judiciary Committee member, Lindsey Graham, here. I'm telling you, Senator, it is odd. I mean, markets of more uncertainty, but now obviously you had to get the Mueller office to clarify and state its case against Flynn, that they didn't force him into lying, he just lied. And that did seem to rattle folks. What do you think?
Well, number one, this was all post-election intrigue. I don't know why it's a crime to talk to the Russians when you're in transition. I guess it's a crime to lie about talking to the Russians when you're in the transition from one administration to the next.
LastPass is a...
First of all, hey, Lindsey Graham, a lie is a lie, my dude. He lied to the FBI. Michael Flynn lied. He lied to the Vice President, Mike Pence. He lied. That's a fucking crime. You lied to the fucking Michael Cohen. You call him, you be hard on Michael Cohen, call him a liar because he lied to Congress. He lied to y'all, but Michael, not Michael Flynn, Michael Cohen lied to the Congress. You okay with that and call him a liar? He ain't shit, right? But Michael Flynn lies to the FBI. I guess it's a crime. Yes, it's a crime. You lie to the fucking FBI. It's a fucking crime. Fuck is you talking about? You know that. But hey, we live in this day and age that where these crackers like Lindsey Graham can sit up there and pretend they can break the law all they want, but they don't give a fuck. They don't care. But if one of us did some shit, oh, they lied, or if they don't like somebody, oh, they lied. But you're gonna see how he gonna try to deflect from what Trump is doing to Hillary Clinton. Like, Hillary Clinton went through her process, and y'all still in Congress and still doing investigations on Hillary Clinton. So, I don't understand. Never mind, man. You know what? Go ahead with the bullshit, Lindsey.
You'll never need to write down, remember, or reset a password again.
So, if you're looking for the big picture, no evidence of collusion by the Trump campaign during the campaign with anything Russia thus far. And if they'd had it, Flynn would have known about it. They would have charged him with it. So if I'm the Trump people, I'm thinking this is all process stuff.
All right, so a lot of the stuff...
First of all, Lindsey Graham, you sitting there talking about, oh, it's a process. And then say, oh, if Flynn knew it, and if it was, Flynn would have knew it. How you know? You assuming shit that you don't even know. You don't even know. I think that would bother the motherfucker so much. Trump and his little cronies and shit. They come out. Lindsey Graham them come out. They don't know what Robert Miller had. They don't know what Miller has. They don't know. They do not know what he have. But anyway, let's just move on, people.
It goes against us as whether Flynn, at the time, getting ready to become National Security Advisor, was misrepresenting himself. You're arguing that even if he did, or even if he lied, or even if people forced him to lie, as he said, which seemed to be repudiated by the Mueller folks, the fact of the matter was the election was done, it was settled, and...
Yeah, it's got nothing to do. Well, the whole purpose of Mueller being around is to find out, did the Trump campaign get an advantage from colluding with the Russians, from stolen emails from the DNC and Podesta? The answer thus far is no, but the one thing that jumps out at me is that they phoned in the Clinton investigation. They were in the tank for her. They hated Trump. They liked her. They wanted an insurance policy. And the same folks that were in the tank for Clinton are the ones on the trail of Flynn and all the Trump folks.
And then you got to remember, he's talking about the FBI. This is a sitting congressman sitting there saying the FBI is showing favoritism towards how they and mind you, these people were, my understanding, what's his name? God damn it, shit, what is his name? He was the head FBI at the time. God damn it, I'm going blank on his name. God damn it. I can't think of his name right now, but he was the head of FBI. Trump fired him and shit. But these people was known as Republicans. Robert Mueller is a Republican. Now that motherfuckers are investigating a so-called Republican Trump, now Miller and all of them, they witch hunting and all this other shit. They ain't shit. You know, they trying to plant shit. They trying to get shit, you know what I mean, make up shit to get Trump and all this other fuckery bullshit. Right? Now, Lindsey Graham, look, I don't know what the fuck happened to Lindsey Graham, but Lindsey Graham is gone. Because he was John McCain boy. I guess he knew that John McCain was getting ready to die or whatever, and he needed somebody else to dick ride. I don't know. But all I know is that Lindsey Graham is out here dick riding the shit out of Donald Trump, and I don't know why. Maybe Trump got something on him. I don't know. But this whole notion that he's sitting there talking about the Hillary Clinton camp, they just poo-poo Hillary shit. Y'all still talking about it. The FBI cost the election. The fuck are you talking about? She didn't win. And I guarantee you, if Hillary Clinton would have won, they would have been still investigating her like what's happening to Trump. Because they would not have let that Benghazi and them email shit go. They still investing in the Benghazi shit and the email shit when they ain't got no evidence of saying that she did something wrong. But this is Lindsey. I don't know what the fuck going on with Lindsey Graham, man.
There's a certain unevenness here about how you investigate campaigns.
No, you're certainly going to be right about that
And
potential.
that
But I'm wondering,
bothers me.
one of the things that we learned from Bob Mueller on the Michael Flynn thing is that nothing about the way the interview was arranged or conducted caused the defendant, again, Michael Flynn, to make false statements to the FBI. Mueller goes on to state and clarify that the seriousness of Flynn's offense cannot be called into question. What do you think?
Well, here's what I call into question, the tactics. They did a sit-down interview with Hillary Clinton, unrecorded, right? They never flipped anybody in the Clinton investigation to try to find out what happened with...
Lie. He just lied. They did do a sit-down interview on camera with Hillary Clinton. He's lying. He's lying. The FBI did try to flip Hillary people, but they couldn't flip her. They couldn't flip them because what are they trying to flip them on? They didn't do nothing. I mean, okay, Lindsey Graham, you don't want to accept that. That's fine. But hey, Lindsey, you're lying again. Just continue to always to lie. That's what you do, dude. You lying. And then you go on the most lyingest network, the most propaganda-ass network, and lie. And it's okay for him to sit there and lie. When we seen evidence, we seen the video of Hillary Clinton getting interviewed by the FBI. On camera. We have seen it. So what the fuck is he talking about? I don't understand why Lindsey Graham is on national TV lying, man. And what the fuck do Flynn lying to the FBI got anything to do with Hillary Clinton? Nothing. Nothing. But that's their talking point. That's how they deflect. Oh, let's talk about Hillary. But I see the hypocrisy of, what they did with Hillary Clinton. They didn't do no interviews with her. You're a liar, man. And this ain't got nothing to do with fucking Hillary Clinton. You are a fucking liar. But, hey, that's what we dealing with.
The Clinton Foundation and Uranium One, there was no effort to squeeze anybody. As a matter of fact, everybody got kid glove treatment. Now, when you look at everything Trump, Flynn included, it was a real all hands on deck, whatever we need to do to find out what happened, confidential informants, counterintelligence investigations, and not a finger lifted against
well,
the Clinton.
You might be right. We don't know the details of that.
And hold up. And first of all, Lindsey Graham, you keep acting like Trump is a victim. He's no victim. The man been Teflon Don. This man has been racist, sexist, obstructing justice. He been doing all types of shit. And ain't nothing happened to him. And the reason is because of motherfuckers like Lindsey Graham. That's in Congress. And Trump supporters just sitting there acting like if this was them, they act like this wouldn't happen to them. They would, man, if this type of shit happened to a normal person, if Trump wasn't president and they found out the shit that they know now, Trump would be indicted right now. Just off of the Michael Cohen shit, he would be indicted. But I keep saying this: if Trump would have never became the president, he would have been indicted right now from just off of the Michael Cohen shit. They'd have been locked Donald Trump ass up. But Lindsey Graham is out this bitch dick riding Donald Trump. We don't know the real reason why, but he's out here dick riding Donald Trump. Why? You know the man is a habituous liar. You know the man is a fucking fraud in the crook. You said it yourself before Donald Trump won the election. But now that he win, now you dick riding. Now he's supposed to change? He's supposed to be this good, great guy? No. Donald Trump has been the same man that he was when you was calling Donald Trump out before the election. Before he won the election. So what changed, Lindsey? The only thing I can think of is that he got something over top of you, he got something on you, or you're using him like he's using you. You are an opportunist. Lindsey Graham ass got to go. They need to vote his ass out of there because he's a sad person, man. And let me tell you something. He wouldn't be backing Trump like this if his seat was up for election. I guarantee you that. He's doing this shit because the seat is not up for election. And I'm gonna tell you something. It's like Paul Ryan. He going out just doing fuckery shit. He ain't gotta worry about the backlash of this shit. A lot of the shit that that Paul Ryan has done and stopped, and all the hypocrisy and the disgusting shit that Paul Ryan has done. He don't gotta worry about it because you know why? He get ready to leave. So Lindsey might do it. He would do it if his seat was up.
They did handle one case very differently than the other.
Yeah, we do. They did handle one case differently.
What's up, guys? This is Will Witt with Bigger You. Today we're in Nashville, Tennessee on Broadway.
There is a double standard here.
100%.
But do you think that when it comes to this, the president has misrepresented this? In Michael Cohen's case, talking to George Stephanopoulos earlier today, he said that the president isn't telling the truth, that the president knew about these hush money payments to these women.
So now we're flipping from Russia to campaign finance.
But the underlying theme being misrepresentation, potentially lying.
Okay, so the underlying theme of the Mueller investigation is, were there any effort by the Trump campaign to work with the Russians to change the outcome of the election? Thus far, no. When it comes to campaign finance law violations, you have Cohen, you'll have Stormy Daniels, a Playboy model, and Avenatti against Trump. Now, be my guest if that's where you want to go. I never, advocate violating the law. But from Trump's point of view, he's done non-disclosure agreements.
Hold on. But that's exactly what you're saying. What are you talking about? We go from Russia collusion to campaign finance violations. It's still a fucking crime. What are you talking about? Yeah, one is probably worse than the other, but at the same time, it's still a fucking crime, Lindsey Graham. And at the same time, Robert Mueller, when he got the information about Michael Cohen, he sent that shit to New York. He didn't even prosecute him. He didn't. Rob Mueller, he didn't indict the special prosecutor. He didn't indict Robert Mueller. The state of fucking New York did. He handed that shit off. They fail to tell people that. Rob Mueller did not indict Michael Cohen. He found out what Michael Cohen did. He said, look, I think y'all need to handle that. I'm looking for collusion, or what he's saying. That Trump support, that saying that no collusion happened with Trump. He said, all right, well, they ain't got nothing really totally to do with the collusion part of what I'm looking at. I push that off to y'all. And it's the same thing with Manafort and all the rest of them motherfuckers. They push that shit off to the states. That's why at the end of the motherfucking day, Trump can't pardon them. So, Lindsey Graham, like, what are you talking about, man? Why are you sitting on national TV making up shit? Not telling whole truths. That's basically what he's doing. Leaving out information. This is why y'all have me, people, to give the motherfucker all the information. Because motherfuckers like Lindsey Graham get on TV and leave out all the information. And basically, at the end of the day, if you leave out all the information, that means you basically lying. You telling half truths and shit.
Before, to protect his family and his brand. So
let me go back.
That's what he did here.
I don't know, but
let me go back.
Daniels, a Playboy model, and Avenatti against Trump. Now, be my guest if that's where you want to go. I never, advocate violating the law. But from Trump's point of view, he's done non-disclosure agreements before to protect his family and his brand. So
I don't know. That's what he did here.
I don't know, but I know this.
And that's how low that the Republican. This is why you can't trust these motherfuckers no more, man. Because I thought they was about morals. Okay? I understand Trump tried to hide the whole situation with Stormy Daniels and the Playboy chick or whatever, right? I get it, right? I'm not mad at Trump for that, but he lied about it. He lied. He lied that said that he didn't even know about the payments that Michael Cohen was setting up for him. He said he didn't know nothing about it. The fucking newspaper dude and Michael Cohen and Trump all sat in the room and talked about this shit. So I guess we in a place right now where the shit they would criticize black people of doing, of had this code of not snitching, right? You used to hear them all the time talking about nobody's talking, nobody's this. They used to get angry about that shit. Law enforcement, Congress people, you gotta speak out. You gotta say something. You can't keep allowing the violence to happen. If you know somebody did something, you gotta speak out and say something. Okay? These are the same people that said when the 9/11 shit happened, if you see some unusual shit going on, you gotta call the law. Now, when it comes to Trump, all of a sudden, snitching is bad. They like snitching when it came to snitching on other black people. They was okay with it. Now that it's to you rich white motherfuckers, now all of a sudden snitching is bad. That's basically what they're saying now. We can't believe a motherfucker was part of an organization that's white, and the motherfucker flipped on the motherfucking head honcho dude. It was okay for the motherfuckers that was in the mafia to snitch on the mob boss, but now it's the white it's your white counterpart. It's bad to snitch. He's a liar. How you believe a liar? How the fuck did you believe a known liar that was in the mafia or blood or Crip gang? Crip gang. It's okay to believe them, but it ain't okay for the white motherfucker that snitch on the other white motherfucker. That's basically what they're saying. It's bad. You heard Trump, this whole flipping thing. It's basically this whole snitching thing. That's what he was saying. They shouldn't have that. We shouldn't have that in the law. Why the fuck you think a lot of crime bosses and a lot of people that's in the big time drug dealers and the gangs, the big OG gangsters and motherfuckers like that, how the fuck you think they get convicted? They couldn't get John Gotti for a long ass time until they flip people. It was good then to do it to other races of people, but when it comes to white folks, rich white men, it's bad. That's what they telling us. So crime is okay. Breaking the law is okay. You can't talk about you the party of law and order when you talking about it's bad to snitch. If a motherfucker committed a crime, he committed a crime. What type of shit is that to tell the kids? Well, if it's that, you know what? If it's that Lindsey Graham, Tekashi 6ix9ine and Treyway and all them niggas, let them niggas go then. They committed crimes? Were accused of committing crimes? Let all the motherfucking gangsters and all the motherfucking drug dealers out of jail then, if snitching ain't good no more. How the fuck you think you locked a lot of these people up? See?
It ain't got a damn thing to do with Russia. And I'm not excusing it, but we're talking about sex. We're talking about Stormy Daniels, Michael Avenatti, and a Playboy Bunny as your chief witnesses. Now, if you want to make that the centerpiece of 2019, be my guest.
All right, so help me.
First of all, these are the same people. Bill Clinton got some head and lied about it. And they ridiculed him. Of course, he gonna come up later and say, "Oh, well, I was always against impeaching him." Nobody's talking about impeaching Trump. I believe Trump ass should be in jail. Fuck impeaching him. I want his ass out of office, but I believe his ass should be in jail. Okay? Nobody's mad at Trump for cheating on his wife. The average man does it. A lot of women do it. They cheat on their spouse. Ain't nobody mad at Trump for that. But if you tried to hide that shit and cover it up when you trying to be somebody that's supposed to be at the highest peak in this country, in the world, and you're talking about morals, you don't want that lying motherfucker up there. His wife didn't even know that he was fucking around on her. The so-called first lady. That foreign immigrant bitch. That bitch wasn't born here, and they treat this bitch like she was born here. You treat Michelle Obama like shit. She's a fucking a full-blooded citizen, was born in this country like she ain't shit. They talk about it like she ain't shit. But Melania Trump, some old foreign Ukraine bitch, that only fucking married Donald Trump. People, you look at niggas. Prime example, right? Some people do have ugly people do have good personalities. And so that's why if you see a beautiful woman fuck with an ugly dude or a good looking dude fuck with an ugly chick, it may be because of their qualities and maybe how good of a person they are and their personality. Right? Running that here and there. Okay? But believe it or not, people, usually when a motherfucker, a good looking person, he or she fuck with an ugly person, it's most likely for their money, for whatever their status are. So, are we really gonna sit here and act like she fucked with Donald Trump because of his personality? Fuck no. We all know his personality sucked. She fucked with Donald Trump because of his status, because of his money, his fame. Maybe she even just fucked with him because she wanted her green card. Look, people, we know this. We know that this bitch only fucked with him because of those things, not because he was good looking, he had a good personality. Bullshit. The fuck out of here.
With this, Senator, one of the things that's come up, and Rudy Giuliani, the president's lawyer, said he insists that he did not say, when he was earlier reported to have said that hush money payments aren't a big deal. But if Donald Trump did initiate or did tell Michael Cohen to write those checks, would that be a big deal to you?
Well, it'd be a campaign finance violation in theory. Campaign finance violation.
It's not in theory. It's a campaign violation. Even if you paid out your own money to silence somebody, you did it to not let the people know what you done. Campaign violence. Look this shit up. Look at the definition of that shit. But Lindsey, no man, let him finish, man.
Have never been used to impeach anybody. Obama failed to report $8 million worth of contributions, and he got a fine.
And he wasn't trying to hide it. He keep failing to say that. He didn't try to scheme or nothing like that. When the shit popped up, maybe the money, maybe somebody made a mistake and didn't put the shit out there with the finance shit, the campaign taxes, finances. It was honest mistake. They paid the money, paid the fine, and all that shit. Wasn't that big of a deal. They didn't try to hide it. They came to find out he didn't intentionally try to do that. You keep failing to say that too, Lindsey Graham, you pussy ass motherfucker. But Trump tried to hide though that porn star and that Playboy bunny because he already at that period of time he had that Access Hollywood tape came out. He didn't want no more bad publicity. He didn't want his motherfucking wife to find out either. But mainly if motherfuckers knew that he was out there raw dicking a motherfucking porn star, maybe a couple of people probably be like, oh, you know what? Nah, I can't fuck with this dude, man. Nah, fuck that. Trump, cheating on his wife and shit. Just like the FBI coming out and saying that Hillary Clinton was back under investigation, her campaign made her lose. That shit about that porn star and that Playboy bunny, if that shit would have came out, it would have hurt Trump too. He knows that. He's lying. Trying to pretend like this shit ain't a big deal. Fucking Lindsey Graham, man.
I'm just saying, what's a big deal to me? Did Trump collude with the Russians? And if he didn't, I'll put everything else in perspective. If you want to impeach the president over the Stormy Daniels thing, you can if you choose to. We tried this with Clinton. It started out with some bad business deals. Sexual harassment lawsuits are always about sex. You don't want the most important person in the world, the president, undermining the legal system. That's what it was about to me. If you think...
What's the difference between a liberal and a leftist? This question stumps most people.
Hold on, people. I'm sorry.
That this is worthy of impeachment in the House, go ahead. I think most Americans probably won't agree with you.
All right. So just
first of all, we want to get Trump out there for all the other like it's for me. I want Trump to get impeached and get the fuck out of there just because of all the fucking uncruel, cruel and disrespect, and him not being a professional, and him not representing America the way he's supposed to in other countries. There's a whole bunch of shit. I can go down the line why his ass should be impeached. That I want his ass impeached. But him raw dicking a porn star is not one of them. I gives less fuck like Lindsey Graham give a fuck about that. But if you lied about it and paid her off and knowing that that was going to have, and everybody know that would have had an impact on the elections, his ass should be out of there. And then you heard him. He said, well, we tried to do that with Clinton. Oh, it was okay for you to try to do it with Clinton, but now it's down to Trump. Oh, nah, that's somebody we like, actually. Somebody that actually, represent us, talk about our, do our ideology, talk that nonsense bullshit of the Republican fraud party. Because that's what the fuck it is. The Republican Party is a fraud party. And they hypocrites and they're liars. And they need to stay the fuck out of other people's business, but they stay in everybody else's business. But when it comes to them doing some fucked up shit, it's not a big deal over here. Stay out of our business. It's not a big deal. Oh, they're against us. They're trying to get us. But you all in everybody else's fucking lives and pussies and coochies and shit, spying on people. Want to know why Google might got a bias against us? Why every time I look up my name say some, I said calling me a racist. Because you're saying racist shit. You piece of, never mind, man.
To put a bow on this for now, because we have other things I do want to talk about. The sell-off,
hit that like button,
situation,
people.
Saudi Arabia, something you're doing. But much is made about whether if you do approve of payments like this, and you are running for president of the United States, and you time it in the middle of election year, whether they're campaign funds or not. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know if you are.
Well, these were, yeah.
All right. So I defer to your legal expertise. That is a very slippery slope if the president knew.
Well, all I can say, there weren't campaign funds. They tried this with John Edwards. He had a mistress. She had a child. She got money. They saying you're using money from the campaign to silence her, to benefit your campaign, and went to a trial, a hung jury, and acquittal. This is Trump's own money to pay somebody making a claim he denies. He has done this in the past.
And first of all, Lindsey Graham, please stop with the nonsense, man. You know goddamn well in both situations of these guys, that was the intent. The intent was to try to hide their infidelity so the American people wouldn't find out about it. So what are you talking about? What are you talking about? I don't understand. Why is this so difficult for you to understand? It's not difficult for him to understand, people. He don't want to understand. He want the American people not to understand what Trump did. I get it, Lindsey Graham. Go ahead, man. With that bullshit.
Famous people find themselves in this box all the time. I don't know.
Makes a difference here, I guess. He's
a candidate. He's a candidate.
He might
Absolutely
be seen.
First of all, fuck a famous person. You running for president. Trump running for president. You supposed to have all, like, look, man, we know Barack Obama wasn't perfect, but he damn sure didn't have these type of scandals. And look, man, I ain't a big fan of Bush, but Bush didn't have these scandals either. But you did have it with Clinton and shit. You ain't had this shit with Bush Sr. But every time you get these so-called famous people to run, they become president, they got all these fucked up scandals. You think about Barack Obama. He wasn't like known like that. He wasn't famous like that until he started running for president. You think about George Bush. He was famous off his father, but he was just rich. He wasn't famous. He was just the son of a president. And George Bush Sr., the same shit. He didn't have his scandals, but Trump, motherfucking Clinton, Ronald Reagan, the motherfuckers, every time they like some type of celebrity motherfuckers, they always had this problem. Kennedy, remember he fucking around with Marilyn Monroe? Same shit. These motherfuckers just think you can't talk about you have morals when you out fucking around on your wife. Sorry. That's what happened when you try to put this persona out here like you perfect, you this good husband, you this good father, and you out here dicking down bitches and shit on the side. Getting head in the Oval Office. I don't give a fuck what it is, but don't try to pretend like you some type of perfect motherfucker. And Trump did try to do that too as well, because he tried to get the evangelicals behind him and shit, acting like he was some type of religious. He changed his life, turned to a religious dude, and all this other fuckery bullshit. And the whole time he out there raw dicking porn stars and shit. Give me a second, Merlin. Give me a second.
Is maybe trying to influence the election.
You got to prove beyond a reasonable doubt under campaign finance law that the only reason the payment was made was to benefit the campaign. If there's some alternative reason, then you'll have a hard time proving that case. But if they want to do this, they can. It's still a campaign finance violation. Doesn't have a damn thing to do with Russia.
All right. Do you believe everything the president has said on these subjects?
No. No. You know, he's always under siege. You know, he's saying this one minute and that the next. It's what he does that matters. He's like every other person. You know, Bill Clinton lied about having sexual relationships with that woman. I voted against that article of impeachment because I think most people, blindsided, would lie to protect their family. I'm the one Republican that voted against that article of impeachment because I think the average person in that circumstance would be compelled to lie. Did Trump do some of this?
First of all, no, we wouldn't. The average person don't lie about shit like that if they trying to be in a higher power. If they look, first of all, people, look, look. Have I did some cheating and shit? Yes, I know I did a lot of shit when I was with my wife and shit like that. When we first got together and shit like that, I did some cheating and shit. I ain't gonna lie about that. But if I'm trying to sit out here and act like I'm running for mayor, or I'm trying to be this self-righteous motherfucker to act like I'm so much better than everybody and act like I ain't never did nothing in my life or some shit like that, and I don't never talk about what I try to do. I try to hide it, act like I'm this type of person or some shit like that. That's wrong. You can't sit out here and pretend that you some fucking perfect motherfucker when you done did some dirt. That's like me and sit here and I'm on here pretending like, oh, okay, I'm this good dude or whatever. I ain't never did none of this shit. But I'm ridiculing other people, right? But then I sit there and act like, nigga, I ain't never sold drugs before. I ain't never cheated. Bullshit. That's a real motherfucker. Donald Trump tried to sit there and put himself, act like he was this good dude. He got a family and all this other bullshit. The whole time his motherfucking wife is pregnant, he's dicking down the bitch. Get the fuck out of here, man. Come on, man. Look, we want to protect our family and shit like that, but believe it or not, let me tell you something. Somebody like Donald Trump in his position, he didn't give a fuck. He knew his wife was going to forgive him. Where was she going to go? That bitch ain't shit. She know the longer she stay in that relationship with him, the more money she gonna get from this stupid motherfucker. Melania Trump plays stupid, but that bitch ain't stupid. Trump is probably buying her silence, or buying her to stay. He probably transferring all types of hundreds of millions of dollars in her account. That bitch is just as probably as, well, I ain't gonna say it just as is. She's just as racist as he is. She like power like he do. But they always sitting up here pretending like they some type of motherfucking, you know, like Lindsey Graham sitting there, he acting like, man, look. It was like John McCain. All the motherfuckers, man. John McCain had 3 wives, man. He got 3 different types of baby mother. 3 different baby mothers. Okay? No one's saying you have to be perfect, but stop pretending that you putting this persona out here like you are. We all make mistakes. We all have made mistakes. We all have did some shit that we ain't proud of. But don't sit out here and try to ridicule another motherfucker when you have did shit in your past. God rest his soul, John McCain, Lindsey Graham, Giuliani, all these motherfuckers. But they pro-life and all this other shit. They religious. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. The fuck out of here.
I don't know, but if he did, I can at least understand.
Yeah, I think you were famous at the time for saying I have a different definition of high crimes and misdemeanors or something.
Yeah, lying about sex wasn't enough then for me, and it's not enough now.
You party with the president on that.
Yeah, because Lindsey Graham, you probably was out that bitch, raw dicking bitches too. You probably cheated on your wife as well. That's why it ain't a big deal to you, you pussy-fied motherfucker. See, they tell on themselves. I think Lindsey Graham's wife need to check in, get a motherfucking investigator and see how he might been dicking down some bitches as long as she been with this motherfucker. She probably already know. See, you never trust a politician that try to sit there and ridicule other motherfuckers, and they did some shit they ain't got no business doing, and you probably pull the layers back in their profile, and I guarantee you in their history, and they got some shit with them. Now, you know what's crazy about people like Lindsey Graham and these Republicans? They used to sit there and be on their high horses and had their nose up to people and shit. And now these are the same motherfuckers that's sitting there, all the shit they had their nose up against other people and minorities and whoever, right? And now they're excusing the same shit that they was ridiculing other people for. Just notice that. This is where we at far as a country with that fucked up party. And it's people like them. Regular people like me and you that act like them. They true color. All I'm saying is this. They true colors is coming out. I'm actually glad that you hearing Lindsey Graham and you seeing how fucked up they are. Because these people has been lying for decades. We already know America is a whole total lie. They try to ignore history and shit. But these motherfuckers, they sat there with their nose up against Clinton. You're getting your dick sucked in the Oval Office. You lied about it. And Trump is sitting there lying every motherfucker. This dude done lied over 7,000 times. And these same motherfuckers that sit there, back in the days, you shouldn't lie. You have some pride about yourself. They so religious. They all about pro-life and all this other shit. They're about religion. But these are the same people now don't give a fuck about none of that shit. None of it. Because you know why? Because they're a bunch of greedy ass, despicable human beings. Just lying. Being frauds, being hypocrites. This shit right here that you hearing from Lindsey Graham, because he's supposed to be a religious guy, right? This is America religion. This is why it's more people that don't believe in religion because of people like him. They actually put a stain on religion. They make people don't want to believe in God. These motherfuckers is crazy, man. I'm gonna play a few more because I can't keep listening to this dude. I'm gonna let Merlin and them people can start calling in at it. This last little bit.
This stuff, but more on the Saudi Arabia situation. That his response has been poor. You led an effort in the Senate to say we've got to stop our support of the Saudis in this war in Yemen. Tens of thousands have gotten killed. The president.
What's up, guys? This is Will Witt with PragerU. Today we're in Nashville, Tennessee on Broadway.
My bad.
He said he's still waiting to get more proof that the Saudi prince was behind the killing of Jamal Khashoggi. You have no doubt.
I don't know what happened with Stormy Daniels, but I know what happened with MBS. Those 15 people left Saudi Arabia did so under the command and direction of MBS, who had been focusing on Khashoggi as a critic for 2 years. He's renditioned people. He's taken people from other countries, Saudi citizens, brought them back to Saudi Arabia to abuse them. This is a pattern for him. He did it. He knew about it. Couldn't happen without his knowledge. I'm not going to forgive it. Big deal. We need to come down hard.
Hold up. And I'm done with this. I'm done with this. I don't want to say this last thing. Listen to me, man. You heard what he said. I have no doubt that Saudi Arabia did this, right? It's a couple of things about this that bothers me. I'm not saying the Saudi Arabia didn't kill that journalist. I believe they did. Okay? But, and Lindsey Graham could have seen evidence from the CIA that made him feel the way how he feels and saying what he's saying. But this is the same dude that disrespects the same CIA. You believe in what you want to believe in when it comes to the FBI or the CIA to benefit your own personal, whatever the fuck your gain is. Because see, it's a reason that why Lindsey Graham believe in this. He want to go to war. See, he's a warmonger. He likes to talk that tough, raw shit. He want to go to war. Because that's how he makes his money as well. That's how his donors keep giving him money to do this type of shit. See, it's a reason why he does a lot of this shit. He's saying what he's saying. But he believes that from the CIA, but he doesn't believe anything from the FBI when it comes to Trump. Think about that. Think about how fucked up that sounds. You got evidence that's showing you that Trump doing a lot of fucked up shit. You seen Trump do a lot of fucked up shit, and you still criticize the FBI. But the CIA come with something that benefits your fucking you right, Maryland. Yeah, they stay on code. It benefit what they're saying about your warmongering for you to want to go to war and start a war with Saudi Arabia. Because he want that war. They want a new war. This is a lot of Republicans, they love war. They benefit off war. Because then that means that the American people got to pay for that dumbass shit. Okay? So, he believes in that, but he doesn't believe in what Michael Cohen is saying. He doesn't believe in nothing that happens to Trump, but he believes he believes what happened to a foreign country. They actually did it. If I'm Saudi Arabia, I'll tell you, Lindsey Graham, fuck you, dude. Fuck you. Tame your motherfucking president before you try to come over here and try to get tough with us. And I'm not saying they ain't do it. All I'm saying is Lindsey Graham got selective fucking memory or something that where like or he just don't really not selective memory. He just all of a sudden, you know, he believes in what he want to believe in when it benefits him. Lindsey Graham, at the end of the day, dude, go to sleep and don't wake up. We don't need people like you on earth. You are a fucking fraud. You are a liar. You are a dick rider. And you don't have a backbone. Because you followed John McCain around for decades. You pussy ass motherfucker. When you knew that man was going to die, you had to find somebody else to dick ride and ride behind. Like you some tough guy. You ain't no fucking tough guy. All these people do, like Lindsey Graham, all they do is hide it behind their status. That's all they do. Hide behind the name that's in front of their name. I'm sorry. They hide behind the thing, the name that's in front of their actual name. That's all they do. You are a fucking fraud, Lindsey Graham. I don't believe shit that comes out of your mouth, man. And they need to vote this racist piece of shit, this warmonger, this motherfucker that sit there and just be talking nonsense all the fucking time. You believe in, oh, well, Saudi Arabia did it, but you don't believe in what Trump did? Well, every celebrity got it, you know what I mean? You know, they all get caught up with these scandals. No, not every celebrity. Only motherfuckers that use their celebrity to do bad shit. And it's not a lot of them. It always mind-boggles me. They always get on TV, and this is my last thing. They always get on TV and they be talking about, you know, the elite and all this other shit. Donald Trump was a part of that shit. He was an elite with him. So that's why you see all the fucked up shit that he's doing. And number one, he's not even qualified to be in the position that he's in. He's an idiot. He knows nothing. He wanted to break the law. You got laws in place for a reason. He wants to break them. He is actually breaking them. Oh, he's not like a regular president. We know that. He's not a president at all. He doesn't rally the country together. He tried to separate us by race, by class. Donald Trump doesn't give a fuck about the rest of America. He only give a fuck about is the motherfuckers that support him and kiss his ass and dick ride him, like Lindsey Graham. Donald Trump always been a user. He uses people, and then he trashes them. He throw them to the side. He let them motherfuckers, like Michael Cohen. Look, a part of me feel bad for Michael Cohen. But then you can't. It's like Omarosa. I felt bad for, but then on the other hand, you knew what type of man he was, and you still went out and did his bidding for him. That's why I can't feel sorry for him. They knew exactly who he was. They knew exactly who this man was. And then it's fucked up because as motherfucker trash you with the program, and then he throw you under the bus. He throw you under the bus like you ain't shit. Throw you to the wolves to protect himself. To protect himself, he throws those people under the bus, throw them to the wolves. But you got a bunch of dumbass Republicans and dumbass Trump supporters that will sit there and continue to support a motherfucker when they see it. It's right there in their face. Because like I said, a lot of times you almost gotta have to be an opportunist. So like when I see like Lindsey, Michael Cohen and Tillerson and Omarosa and all them, and they come out and they whine and crying and they talking bad about Trump. I don't feel sorry for them. Because the simple fact, long as you was on his good side, you was ready to do the dirty work. But soon you got a line or whatever the situation was, he threw your ass to the wolves, and now you want to come back and play like, oh, he treated me so badly. But you treated other people badly when you was in a position with him. When he put you in a position to treat other people bad. When he sicked you like a dog on other people. So Trump was right when he called Omarosa a dog. He sicked you on people, bitch. And you did his dirty work. You did all the fucked up shit that they did. And then now they want to come back and, Trump did this. I knew it. I was blind. You ain't that damn blind. This ain't a gang. This ain't no gang. If it's like that, well, we should feel sorry for a lot of niggas that's in gangs that's getting brainwashed too. What's the difference? Anyway, people, give me 1 second. I'm gonna let Merlin call in, and we're gonna chop it up. Give me a second. Go ahead, Marlon. Go ahead and call in, man. Y'all know the number. The number's 443-653-2656. Number's 443-653-2656. Go ahead and call in, people. It's a damn shame we dealing with this shit in this day and age. Hit that like button, people. What up, Marilyn?
My headphones, man.
Yeah. What's up?
Ain't
What you wanted to say?
I mean, like we still gonna get surprised.
What you mean?
I I don't get surprised when I see white supremacists regurgitate white supremacist talking points. I mean, shit. It's 2018. Like Lindsey Graham, like we already know it. About, so it's like I ain't surprised at nothing he said.
I mean, I don't.
Of course, they're gonna stay on code. I mean,
yeah. And like I said, it don't surprise me. Is that, like, dude? Like I told you, I don't even get angry at those people. They not the people that I'm angry at. I'm angry at the people that are Trump supporters and Lindsey Graham supporters and Republican people that still sit out there and talk nonsense. Like, do y'all understand that they're lying to your face? Like, do you understand that? Are you that dumb or you that brainwashed that which you don't understand what they're saying? And the crazy shit about it, they can fact check this shit. It's not like they just like back in the day you just almost like go off of their word. Like, you could actually fact check this shit. You can actually Google it.
But understand, to these white supremacists, white supremacy more important than facts. That's how they think.
Yeah.
I mean, it was what book was it? It's this book I'm reading. It's called White Women Rape and the Power of Race in Virginia, 1900 through 1960. It basically talk about, how white supremacist females, they basically, they use their power and they weaponize their whiteness to demonize black men and say that they rape them. It basically talk about like all of the false rape allegations against black men in the state of Virginia. But it was I forgot his name, but he was the governor of Mississippi. And he said straight up that he'll lynch every Negro if that's what they gotta do to maintain white supremacy. He said that straight out his mouth.
Yeah.
That's how they think. Like, damn, white supremacy more important than facts. That's why, I mean.
Did you hear about the little 7-year-old girl died and shit at the border?
Wait, you talking about that's what at the Mexico border?
Yeah, well, it was at our border, but they brung them in and shit. You know what I'm saying? They tried.
I ain't really been paid. Like I said, that's between them Hispanics and them white supremacists. That's they.
Yeah.
We got our own problem we dealing with.
Yeah, I know that, but my thing is, the only reason I told you, I don't even really I don't pay attention to that shit either. You get what I mean? Well, I at least try not to. The only reason I even brought this shit up and said, I got even feelings about it, because number one is a kid. You know what I'm saying? She's a 7-year-old kid. I don't give a fuck what color skin it is. If it's a kid, I feel a certain type of way. I tell people that all the time. I say it all the time on the show. If it's about kids, I don't play that shit when it comes to kids. But the shit that bothered me was that they actually the one bitch, I forgot her name.
They justified it.
It was not even justified it. They lied. She actually lied on national TV on Fox News. I was like, yo, really?
Oh.
Like, why the
You
fuck?
heard Tucker call. You heard Tucker call. You heard what he said? He was like, immigrants make the country dirty or some shit. But they pulled. I mean, they should have been pulled some advertising. They pulled back from it. But I mean, hey, I ain't like I don't like I said I don't get surprised by none of that. They just doing what they know for.
Yeah, but see,
and let me say this too.
Go
You were talking about Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
We on the phone, and I don't care. I say this in person. I say this anyway. I hope Saudi Arabia or somebody start a war with this country that we call America KKK. I say America KKK. I don't say America. I say America KKK. I hope they fuck this country up. I'd take my ass back to Africa like they want us to. Fuck America. Straight like that. 2 middle fingers. I want them to, man.
And I'm gonna tell you something real. If something really serious like a war really happened, I'm putting money on this. Black people, we ain't serving. We ain't fighting, nigga. We be like, look.
Hold on. You do got some Captain America.
I ain't talking about but hold on. I ain't talking about them niggas. I've been gave up on those niggas. I don't got time to be talking about those niggas. Them niggas. Let them niggas be. Let them die then. I don't give a fuck. I'm telling, look, whoever the country is, I'm gonna tell the motherfucker, look, we ain't with them. We ain't with America. Like, we been detached from them. We know the truth. So go ahead and fucking let us get out. And y'all go. It be black people like just like how they talk about a caravan coming here. It be black people going straight out the Mexico border, out of America to the Mexico border, and say, hey, Mexico, what up? Like, seriously. Like, niggas.
Taking a one way ticket shit somewhere in the Caribbean.
Yeah, like, nigga, I'm taking a straight one-way ticket to motherfucking Jamaica. I ain't, man. Fuck. Soon they say, oh, we going to war, man, I'm out. Fuck them. Like America gotta, see, I think that America don't understand that black people are not riding with America.
I remember he was beefing with the dude from North Korea. Everybody was getting all scared and panicking. I'm like, man, I hope he do bomb this country. I ain't tripping.
First of all,
shit.
First of all, they ain't gonna fuck with North Korea. I'm gonna tell you why they ain't gonna fuck with North Korea.
I want them to.
You know why they ain't gonna fuck with North Korea? Because North Korea fuck up South Korea. They fuck South Korea up first before they even fuck with us. Because they'll fuck with South Korea because they know South Korea is an ally to us and China. So they'll fuck South Korea straight up, right? And then all the tough shit that Trump is talking. See, Trump think that he cool with all these motherfuckers like China and Russia and shit. Man, when shit boils down to it, niggas will turn on America real quick just because of Trump. He think that he got good relations. Nobody like Trump. Even Putin don't like him. Like, he really think Putin like him. I got a good relationship with Putin. We're good. Bigly. Like, nigga, no. They don't fuck with you. But like I said, if some shit like that happen, nigga, like you said, I'm taking the first motherfucking flight out to Jamaica. Me and my family. Getting the fuck out of here. Like, I'm gone, nigga.
Let these master loving ass niggas, these Captain America niggas, let them die with the oppressor.
Let them. Don't call them Captain America.
Matter of fact, hold on.
Hold on. Don't call them Captain America. Call them niggas Django niggas. Let them niggas stay here, man. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. Matter of fact, hey, I'll be cool with that. Cause when we go back to the Caribbean and when we go back to Africa, the less coons, the better. I'm cool with that. So go ahead and fight for this country, clown.
I ain't fight. I never fight for this country. I would never sign up. I don't even give a fuck if they just started drafting people. Nigga, I'm out. All right, okay, I'm gone. I'm gone. I am not an American citizen anymore. Don't try to draft me to fight some war that you won't even. First of all, you won't even fight for our people here, but you want me to go fight for this country for another country that ain't did shit to me? Get the fuck out of here. First of all, see, white people got this thing in their mind. And when they talk about America, because we live here, that a lot of these other countries are mad at black folks. No, nigga, they mad at y'all. They mad at white folks. They ain't mad at us. Like real shit. They
I
probably
remember
be mad
ISIS,
at Mike.
everybody was panicking when ISIS was like, yeah, we gonna go here, we gonna go here. I was just like, hey. And I was like, in high school, I was like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I want them to.
Nigga, I wasn't mad at no terrorist attacks like that. You get what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna lie, 9/11 did fuck me up. But, you know what I mean? My little brother, he went to serve and shit.
9/11, that kind of sounds fishy because I think they said like more than like 2,000 people ain't go to work today. So, I mean,
But no, look,
It's
all
kinda
that shit,
fishy,
all
man.
that shit was, first of all, Dick Cheney and George Bush started that motherfucking war. Okay? They started it. So, we all know this shit was like, they basically just started that whole fucking Iraq and what's the old name that they killed and shit.
Osama bin Laden.
No, not Osama.
No, that's Obama. I'm tripping.
What's his name? Goddamn, Baghdad. You from Baghdad?
Okay.
When they go in there and fuck Baghdad up, and mind you, after they fuck Baghdad up, have you even heard anything about Baghdad?
Not really.
I swear I haven't heard anything about Baghdad in at least a good 10 years. Haven't heard anything about what's going on over there, how they recovering and shit like that. You don't even hear about that no more. Cause you know why? Cause we ain't supposed to have been over there. That shit was, they just wanted the oil over that bitch. That's it. And like I said, I don't give a fuck. Like I said, at the end of the day, you can call me a traitor. You can say whatever the fuck you want. Nigga, they don't fight for black people in America. Why the fuck would I fight for America?
If anything, you would be a traitor fighting for people who don't give a fuck about you. So I wish a nigga would try to say, oh, you a traitor because you won't fight. Man, fuck America. Straight up.
But you know they got pussy ass black niggas that sit out here and the big winching ass bitches.
We aboriginal. We indigenous to America. I ain't going to no Africa.
Nigga, I ain't gotta go to Africa, nigga. I go to Jamaica. I don't give a fuck. I'll be the fuck up out of here. Like real shit.
I ain't from no Jamaica. I'm an American. I ain't going to no Caribbean. They love America. They just love America.
First of all, if them niggas say that dumbass shit, I'll tell them niggas straight up, nigga, we just was born here. That don't mean that we our loyalty supposed to stay here. How the fuck is our loyalty here when our people are still getting gunned down and getting killed? How can a cop kill you and shoot you in the back or arrest you and you die in prison when it was just a traffic stop? How is it that a motherfucker could just get out their cop car and shoot you in 3 seconds? A kid. How I don't understand how America is loyal to black people. They never been loyal to us. They use us, and the only reason they even gave us rights because they knew that if Martin Luther King got with motherfucking Malcolm X and the Black Panthers, sooner or later, we'd have fucking been riding. It'd have been a World War III out this bitch. You get what I'm saying? So that's why. They knew what the fuck they was doing. That's why they gave us rights. Like, ain't nobody stupid. I know my history. I go back and I read a lot of motherfucking shit. I look at a lot of documentaries and shit like that of how white people, the only reason they even gave us rights and shit is because of simple fact, and then they didn't even give us full rights. Just think about before a lot of this shit, right? Before Martin Luther King and shit like that. When they looked at us like, what, a half a person or some shit like that, they didn't even look at us like a man, a human being, I'm sorry. They didn't even look at us like human beings. They looked at us like we was the horses and the shit that they would ride, the pigs and all the shit. They looked at us like that. They even
still look at us like that.
They even
monkeys and all that.
Right. They even hung us and then put us on, like, you know how we get you see like motherfuckers get like a grill and they have a pig on it and they roast the pig. That's how they did us. They didn't see us as human beings. And they still don't. Who the fuck? Like, let me tell you something. If a motherfucker gotta call the police on you because some fact you look suspicious, bitch, every time I would see a white person walking down the street, I should call the police then. You look suspicious. Why are you in my neighborhood? Like, you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if I see a white cop walking down, call the police on him. Why you in this neighborhood? Like, real shit. Like, look, man, I wish them motherfuckers would ever tell me that they drafting me to a war. You be out your mind. They be stupid as a bitch because I tell them straight up, okay, all right, fine. All right. What day you say I gotta come in? All right. I gotta sign up? Okay, I got you. And I guarantee you I'll be on the next motherfucking flight out this bitch. Fuck out of here. These motherfuckers crazy. And it's crazy. They did that shit to that little 7-year-old girl. And and it was crazy because to get back to it, they lied and said that they was trying to sneak into the country. Right? That's a lie. They basically what they did was push them to like a desert part, so it made it hard for them to get to the country. And then they was coming from a part that where like people like they could say, hey, they was trying to get in illegally. But they had to walk around to get to the border to come in legally. Right? They blocked them. Right? So they got like, it was like hundreds of them or something like that or whatever, right? Over 100 of them. And they brung them in. Right? So they can lock them up. So basically that's what they did, so they can separate them, right? Instead of taking them through the process. And so when they brung in, I think the little girl was, of course they split them up or whatever the situation is. And then they, what the fuck did they do after that? They, I think she was here, she was here for like maybe like 24 hours or something like that, or 8 hours or something. It was something like that. It was in the hours. She was here for a while. You know that they didn't even give that little girl no water, no food. In America, we're not talking about giving them water outside of the border. We're talking about you bring them in and you still don't feed them, and you don't even even if you don't even want to feed them. Give them some water. Like, you didn't even give them water. And then they said she was dehydrated and she had a seizure. Like, I would have a fucking seizure too if I'm dehydrated. Talking about her temperature was at 100 and something. Where the fuck she was at? You got her in hot conditions and you ain't giving her no water or food? And then try to say, oh, well, that's the consequences. We try to tell people that's the consequences of coming over. So basically, you saying the consequences of you trying to come over here and get asylum is that when we get you, we're not going to let you come in the right way, and then we ain't going to feed you or give you no water. We basically going to kill you. That's basically what they're saying to these people. And mind you, a lot of these are kids. That's why I told you. The reason they can't find a lot of these kids or know where they are, because they sex trafficking them kids. My honest opinion. But that shit bothered me. That shit disturbed me. I was like, yo, this is a 7-year-old girl. 7-year-old kid. This could have been my kid. My nieces or some shit like that. Like, you get what I mean? Like, what the fuck, man? But you keep talking about we the greatest country in the world. Why the fuck y'all ain't giving no water? Water. We're talking about water here. Shit, you can buy a bottle of water for $1. Don't cost us nothing. Shit, I'd have brung her cases of water to make sure she got. Man, I go to the store right now. If you want us to pay for it, look, I go to the motherfucking store right now and buy over $1,000 worth of fucking water. If it comes to that, but you give them fucking water. We know you crack ass racist motherfuckers don't look at these people like human beings. We get it. But give them water.
Man, like that, okay. I mean, that's just how it is.
And I mean, it was just crazy. Cause like the motherfuckers are, how can you say we treating these people like Hitler did? Prime example, it's right there to show you. That's what Hitler did. You seen how if you go back and do your history about how Hitler treated the Jews, the motherfuckers was bony, skinny, dehydrated, and all types of shit. He wasn't feeding them. And we doing the same exact shit, but then you gonna try to act like we ain't Hitler. Get the fuck out of here, man. You treated black people like Hitler did, so how the fuck you ain't no different from Hitler? You motherfuckers act like they forget history. They don't know nothing about slavery. You think that they really took care of black folks? Fuck no. They treated us just like Hitler did the Jews. Even worse. Because it was longer. They actually was raping us. Get the fuck out of here, man. Like, come on, man. Like, America can kiss my ass. I tell motherfuckers I don't feel America. I don't feel American. I ain't American right now. I tell motherfuckers like that. FBI, whoever got a problem with that, fuck them. I don't give a fuck. Fuck them, man. Like, seriously, I don't care about that shit. Like, these motherfuckers, they are running around pretending like America is so great. It's not. We ain't no different from a third world country.
And the thing about it is, like, you would look at like countries like Jamaica or different countries in the Caribbean. They probably might not be rich, but at least they got good spirits. Like they spirits is high, and they somewhat happy. Whereas in America, it's just like being a black man in America, it's just like your spirits is just like it's just I can't even explain. But like you understand what I'm trying to say, because I can't really explain it. But it's just like it just make you a certain type of way.
Yeah, I get you. I understand exactly what you're saying. I keep saying this. Them motherfuckers, I keep saying, if I hit the lottery, I ran into a whole bunch of buku money like that, I get the fuck out of America, man. I roll, like I said, I go to Jamaica. I love Jamaica. Like, you know what I'm saying? I go down there with my people, man. Fuck that shit. I'll be down that bitch.
Jerk chicken.
Yeah.
What you call it? Rice and peas. I eat good. I ain't got to worry about getting pulled over and,
I go down that bitch and buy me some
being
land.
unarmed and getting killed by the police.
Yeah.
I ain't got to worry about being red line. I ain't got to worry,
I go down that bitch and buy me some land and learn my culture, learn a language and shit like that. Man, I'll be down that bitch. I'll go back to school and all that shit down there in Africa, man. Open me up some schools and all types. Don't let me run into no motherfucker. Don't let me hit the lottery for a couple $100 million. I'll be able to fuck up out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here. America is full of shit. And they ain't gonna treat black people good until those white supremacists die. Seriously. And
then they die and then they rebreed themselves.
Right, and that's what I said. And like I said, it takes, like I said, I don't want to hear from white folks. Teach your kids to be better.
That's why, like me, like I really like anytime I say something, like people say, "Oh, you talk about race, you too pro-black." I mean, I really don't argue with white people on that. I mean, because it's not my job to explain to you nothing. I get mad at these fucking coons, these fake ass feminists, and all these coons that are trying to get at me and seem like, like they just try to go out their way to defend Master for some butter biscuits. I get mad at them.
Yeah,
I'm getting like what you call it? Like this whole LGBT, like fuck that LGBT.
You wild.
Yeah, I mean, because I'm getting tired of this shit. Like I seen the Twitter.
Don't say fuck the whole shit, because all of them ain't bad. You get what I mean?
I just seen a tweet earlier today from a gay black man, and he said straight black men hold black people back.
You gotta think. Look, you gotta
and
think.
Then it's like, like at this point, like they just like the LGBT and feminism. They both go out their way to attack heterosexual black men, and I ain't caping for none of them. I'm just saying fuck feminism and fuck the LGBT straight up, because like look,
go ahead.
I don't got a problem with gay people and nothing like that. Just keep it away from me. But at this point, they say that you homophobic, but they heterophobic.
I'm listening to you. Go ahead.
Man.
Go ahead. I'm listening to you.
I'm just saying, it comes a certain time and point where you just gotta be like, man, fuck all this. Like, it is what it is. And it's like the LGBT, they making it known that they letting it be known, and they making it clear that they don't fuck with a straight black man, because like every day they say something slick, they bash us, they do whatever they do. just so they can get some butter biscuits from the white gay community. But they don't even understand that. They don't even give a fuck about them because they'll do one thing and they'll throw them under the bus too. See, the white gays, they put their race over their sexual orientation, but the black gays, they gay before they black.
Yeah,
And
but
like
you got
they just starting to say a whole bunch of shit about black men.
yeah,
I'm
but
just
see,
saying, I'm tired of it, so I'm gonna just say fuck it.
yeah, but
Straight up.
see, you gotta understand too, though. The black community was one of the last, the second to the last. I say second to the last.
And let me hold on, and let
Go
me
ahead.
finish. Let me say this. But let me just say this though.
Go ahead.
If you say something about a gay person, right,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna get fired. You're gonna get, you seen what happened to Kevin Hart. They tried to do it with the Jacquees.
Yeah,
Who else?
I hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, they tried to do it with the because I remember Jacquees. He just tweeted some. They tried to look at his old tweets, and he basically was like, he ain't gay. He ain't got a problem with gay people. Just keep it away from him. They got offended by that.
Don't nobody give a fuck. Like, look, can I say this? I want to say this.
But hold on. But
Go ahead.
my point is like, hold on. My point is that you say somebody a gay person, they throw you under the bus. But you kill a black person, nothing happens to you. Nothing. You get away with it. You get vacation. And there's no outrage.
Yeah, because you know why? I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna jump on two things. You know why? Because it's a lot of gay ass motherfucking racists too, and you got to think about that as well. You get what I'm saying? It's a lot of gay ass racists. There's a lot of gay ass buck dancing coons. Like, look, America is built on a lot of shit that they've been hiding, like secrets and shit they've been hiding for years. Like you go back to the Roman days, man. It was gay people back then. You know what I mean? And they was down there openly gay, but at the same time, long as they could fight and shit like that. You know what I mean? You ever watch Spartacus and shit like that?
Mm-hmm.
The TV show where they, what I mean, had a gay motherfucker. That shit was really back like that then. You know what I mean? It wasn't a whole bunch of gay motherfuckers like that would actually be openly gay. But it was motherfuckers that was openly gay back then. They didn't have a problem with gay people back then like that. Believe it or not, they really didn't. Because a lot of motherfuckers was gay. Men, women, all of them, they was all gay. Right? Now, that's one thing. It's a lot of openly gay. I mean, it's a lot of in a closet gay racists. And they ain't gonna come out and say they're gay and shit like that because they want to keep their so-called manhood, whatever. But America was built on a lot of gay shit too, okay? And like racism and they was gay. A lot of motherfuckers, white supremacists was gay, okay? Now, let's just be very, very honest about the gay community. I don't have, like you said, I don't have a problem with gay people. My problem is stop pretending that your struggle is ours. It's not the same. And at the same time, I don't give a fuck about you being gay, but don't try to act like because I say some shit that offend you, motherfucker. I'm offended when I go somewhere that you motherfuckers act like we supposed to accept you. Like the whole, like, say, like, if a motherfucker, like, this is how gay people get offended, right? When you say, well, I ain't gay, they act like you done fucking around and said, oh, well, the gay shit is a bad thing. Nobody's saying that, nigga. I'm just not gay. And I don't want nobody to perceive that.
AIDS and HIV, but
right, but I don't want nobody to perceive like I'm gay either, motherfucker. I don't want you putting shit out here acting like I'm okay with you fucking dudes in the booty hole and shit like that. Like, nigga, no. I'm not okay with that. But you do whatever the fuck you wanted. I'm okay with you doing it. But I don't want my
hold on. Hold on.
Go ahead.
And that's what I asked too. Right when I seen this tweet, it was like straight men they hold the black community back. I was like, okay, cool. What have you alphabet niggas ever done besides fucking niggas in the ass? What have you alphabet niggas ever done for the black community? I said it straight like that.
They did nothing. They did nothing. These the same motherfuckers that'll sit there and get get dick stuck up their booty holes, and then try to pretend that you say some I guess homophobic shit that you don't want your kid gay. If your kid was gay, you'll do this. Look, man. Look, I understand the gay struggle. I get it. But man, don't try to act like because every time a black person say something, a black heterosexual man say we don't want to be gay, we don't want our kids to be gay. Like we like I don't want my motherfucking kid to be I want my black kid to be a coon. How about that? Can I say that? Do that offend other black people that sellouts? I hope it does.
I want gay people to go to Jamaica or anywhere in the Caribbean or Africa and just go there. I ain't gonna say much. I want them to go there. You know what I'm trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
Don't say too much, but I want them to go there.
No, I'm gonna go there. See, cause these motherfuckers. These
the
gay.
I want the LGBT.
No, hold on.
The LGBT to go there.
No, these gay ass Americans, they want to act because they comfortable now, right? And they keep failing to understand too, the heterosexual black man and woman fought for you motherfuckers to be gay. We fought for y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? So what are y'all so mad about? Look, is it a couple of other people? Is it still black people that's homophobic, or it's still shit that you don't like that we say? But we okay with y'all. Y'all go do your thing. I just don't like, but they got this thing in their mind. They hit on black people all the time. The transgenders, all the motherfuckers. They hit on heterosexual people and think that shit like we supposed to come off at it a certain type of way. Or we should be okay if our kid wind up being gay. No. Fuck no. That ain't how we are. That ain't how we grew up. That's not how we are. So we don't want our kids to be that. But if our kid wind up being that, then we had to look at it a certain type of fucking way. You get what I'm saying? But at the same time, I want to make sure that my son or my daughter don't grow up to be fucking gay. Like, I don't know why they don't understand that. Like, they so upset. What are you upset about? The fuck out of here. Just like you wouldn't want your fucking kid to grow up to be a racist. Like, you get what I'm saying? I don't want I'm not saying, first of all, I'm not gonna put gay people as like compare them to racists. I'm not gonna do that. I apologize for that. But what I'm saying is that I have certain things that I don't want my kid to be. I'm not saying it's some type of fucking disease or nothing. I'm just saying I don't want my kid to be gay. That's it. And if you can't accept that and you got a problem with that, or you think I'm homophobic, or you think I'm against the gay community, oh the fuck well. Just like I don't want my kid to be a porn star. Like, okay. Because I feel like this. They can say all they want, that they was born gay or whatever. That's them. They can say that. That's their opinion, whatever. I think it's a choice. Okay? You choose to be gay. All right? That's just my opinion. Right? Just like I feel like if your kid or whoever it is, they choose to go fuck around and be a porn star. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And you think about all the gay people. Something psychologically fucked them up. Think about all the gay people you may know or you heard of. They got raped or something sexually bad happened to them or something. They got molested, something. Think about that. And it's just like a porn star. Something fucked up happened to them. You don't just wake up one day and say, well, I'm poor. You know what? The only way I can make money is to sell my body. It's like a prostitute. The fuck is you talking about? Nigga, I grew up poor. That didn't mean I had to go out and start selling my dick. Like, you get what I mean? It's a choice. Just like when I sold drugs. Look, I was in a fucked up situation. I get it. But it was my choice to do it. Nobody made me go sell drugs. It was my choice. It wasn't even my choice. Actually, I just kind of like, it was like some shit that I kind of like got into and I got addicted to it. Like, you get what I mean? It was like, I'm different from a lot of drug dealer niggas. Like, I didn't have to really sell drugs and shit like that. You get what I mean? I think that bonding the environment that I was around and and niggas that I knew and OGs niggas and I seen niggas doing. And the nigga asked me one day. No, actually, it was more about my habit or something like that. I used to smoke a lot of weed, me and my niggas, and we was like, hey yo, you know, nigga asked us like, yo, and then my mom cut us. Our moms had cut us off of like giving us money and shit. Because our moms was working. My mom had got off of drugs and shit like that, so she was working, and she would give me money and shit, and and we would take the money that our moms would give us and buy, you know, buy weed and get a little drinks and shit. And then when they found out that we was doing the shit, they cut us off, and they was like, damn, where we gonna get our shit at? It was like a habit, like, you get what I mean? And so that's why I say for me, I ain't gonna speak for my niggas, but for me, that's why I did it. I started. You know, one day I was like, oh, look, I'll sell that pack for you, man, so I can make a couple of dollars, you know what I mean? Blah, blah, blah. And the dude, one of the OG niggas was like, all right, go ahead. Because they used to keep us from that shit. They knew our moms and shit. They ain't like, nah, niggas ain't doing that shit. But then we told them, you know, these niggas, they, you know, they get that's like, all right, go ahead and do it and shit or whatever. But that's how it was. It was a choice. Like, you understand what I'm saying? A lot of niggas can't say that. They can't say what I'm saying, because a lot of it wasn't really fully a choice that they had. It was a choice that they choose to do it. A lot of them just had to do it because of the situations that they was in. But I choose to sell drugs. I told people that all the time, and then I got addicted to the shit. And then you get the power, you get all the bitches, you get all the it's all you know. You get all that shit happening, and then nigga, you fall into the trap like everybody else. That's just how that shit go. But the power, the pussy, you know what I'm saying? And niggas respect you more when you make money, and it just it's that whole narrative of that. But at the end of the day, it was a choice. I choose to do that. You get what I'm saying? And then after a while, it was hard for me to get the fuck out of it. Then I turned into this gangster nigga, you could say. You get what I'm saying? So, but it's a choice. I told gay people, man, fuck that. It's your choice. You choose to be gay.
Look, you can go ahead and be gay. It's like I said, when you use that shit to just be anti-black and just say a whole lot of bullshit, that's my problem. If you want to fuck niggas in the ass, go ahead. Just keep that shit away from you. Just, you know, stay on that side. And, you know.
Yeah, but I think a lot of gay people, they got this thing in their mind that because motherfuckers are okay allowing them to be gay, that they think they can hit on niggas. Because I done ran into plenty of dyke bitches that saying, you don't know what you missing. How about you just try it? Like, you seriously, real shit. So almost like you trying to, it's almost like a religious thing. Like, let me get you to come into my cult of being gay. Like, I have seen gay chicks do that. You get what I'm saying? That's why you see a lot of lesbians out here too. They more deeper than the gay dudes. I'm telling you that now.
The thing about the dykes, they just like a little bit more cool as shit. If you want me to be honest.
Nah, I actually think the dykes is worse because they try to brainwash straight chicks to be gay. Come over here and try this out. You might like it. Fuck that nigga. He ain't treating you right. Like, they do shit like niggas would do. Like, a nigga would be like, if you fuck with a chick, right, and she say she got a man, like, that nigga ain't treating you right. Come on over here and fuck with me. You get what I mean? That's what gay chicks do, too. I know, the reason I know that for a fact, because I got gay cousins. You get what I mean? Gay lesbian cousins. I know. You know what I mean? My cousin been gay since she was fucking, like, now, if I wanted to say somebody was born gay, I can say she was, but I know she wasn't born gay. I believe that she was confused as a young, and she got molested when she was a kid and shit like that. You get what I'm saying? And then, you know, blah, 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 what happened. You know what I'm saying? But it's always something tragic happened to a gay person. Think about that shit. Or, like, and it's like now, a lot of times, even something tragic happened to them, but they ain't gay, but some tragic happened to him, and then that gay person come to him and say, hey, look, come over here and you know, let me show you I could treat you better. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's almost like religion. And they do that shit. Gay women do. I know gay women that do that. Now, I don't know about gay men. You get what I'm saying? I don't have a whole bunch of gay men as friends and gay people in my family and shit like that. Gay men, I mean, but you know what I mean. I got a gay homeboy. You know what I mean. We cool, but
I
you know what
remember
I'm
it
saying.
was
But
my
I don't want to
uncle.
be in
My
public.
uncle, we bought.
I don't want
I
to be in
remember my
public with
uncle.
this nigga. He kissing this nigga on the lips and shit and all in front of me, and I ain't going to no gay cookouts. It's certain shit I ain't gonna do. But go ahead.
Nah, I remember it was like 2016. Like we was having a little Christmas celebration at my house. My uncle, he not gay. It's like I think he's 50-50, but he ain't come out the closet. I'm gonna put it like that.
He might be
But
bi. He
long
might
story short,
be bisexual.
long story short, uh, cause like I said, I'm African. We Liberian, so it's like you already know how they feel about homosexuality and gay shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Somebody who he brought to the house, they was actually gay, 100% gay. And I told my mom, she was like, if she would have known, she wasn't gonna let him come in the house.
Yo.
That's how serious it is. That's how I'm
Yeah, look, and you can't blame people for that. You can't get mad at people for that, man. You get what I mean? Like, yo, look, man. Some people, look, older people that's really like OG people, like your moms and shit like that. Like, you can't get mad at them like that, man. They grew up a certain type of way. Like, you get what I'm saying? We are new millennium type of shit that's going on. You get what I'm saying? Even though I'm like maybe like a decade and a half older than you, but I you know, it's different. It's different from your moms and my moms and shit like that, and our grandparents and shit. Like it took my grandmother 80 something years old. It took my grandmother 20 years to get over, accepting my fucking my girl cousin of being gay. Took her 20 years. And she still ain't fully comfortable with this shit, but she accepted because, you know, it's her granddaughter. You get what I'm saying? She evolved and shit. You get what I'm saying? But my grandma, yo, come on, man. Like, that shit ain't easy on no fucking parent or no grandparent. You get what I'm saying? Especially when they grew up a certain type of way. You know what I mean? Like, gay people keep forgetting that shit. They keep forgetting that people grew up a certain type of way, and it ain't easy for us to just you know, you gay, you got some rights, and you out here wearing all this shit that you wear and acting the way you act, like we supposed to all of a sudden be okay with that. Nah. Fuck out of here. They ain't even accept black people yet, and you acting like everybody's supposed to accept you. Get the fuck out of here. Black people is still getting gunned down because of the color of their skin, and you never mind, man. You know that should be crazy, man. Gay people, get over yourself. You important.
I seen a poll. It was like, you know, who's worse than a white supremacist, you know? And they had LGBT, feminists, and they had Asians. And I'm like, that's a hard question. So I'm like, dang. I just clicked the poll. I'm like, shit. I think I might gotta click the Asians. Then I thought deeply about it. I'm like, I should have picked a feminist. And I thought, I should have picked the LGBT. But the point is, they are anti-black.
Right. And it's crazy. Look, man, I don't have nothing against gay people. Do you do whatever you want to do, but do not try to get straight heterosexual black people to fully come into depth with that shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't like the one thing that bothered me about hip hop is that niggas is walking around looking gay. Like, that bothers me. Them tight ass jeans and the purses these niggas, like, yo, come on, man. They trying to feminize y'all. You get what I'm saying?
Young Thug.
Like, yo, come on, man. I don't give a fuck niggas talking about, oh, he got choppers. I see that nigga. I don't give a fuck what much choppers he got, nigga. I got a chopper, too. I knock his gay ass down. Like, seriously, man. Like, real shit. I don't got time to be playing around with niggas. Like, yo, for real, yo, like I tell people this all the time. I always bring up this story. I had a bad experience with a transgender, right?
That's rape.
I was no.
always say that.
No, I was like probably about at that time probably was like 20. I think I was 20, and I was leaving where I was living at, but I worked I worked over I lived over top a cafe, and I worked at the cafe too, right? I was in the program, right? And then but I had two jobs at that time. I lived over top of the cafe, and I worked in the cafe, but I worked at FedEx when FedEx was, was popping like that. When they first started coming out, believe it or not. And then I had to walk from where I lived at for like blocks. And the area I didn't know at the time, at the area it was a lot of transgender prostitutes. I didn't know that because I didn't grow up in that area in East Baltimore, so I didn't know. So I'm walking, and I get to like this I pass this club. It was a gay club, right? And ain't no big thing to me. I don't give a fuck about that. So I keep walking and shit. So I'm walking, and then I'm walking down this fucking street, and then in that street is mainly a transgender prostitute strip, but I did not know that, right? So I walk, and mind you, I already have been walking down the strip for a minute, and ain't nothing, nobody said nothing to me. I just, you know what I'm saying? But out of the, this particular day, a fucking transgender says to me, hey boo, right? And I'm like, hold on, what the fuck? Voice deep as shit, deeper than mine. Mind you, I'm young, I'm like 20 years old. My voice ain't even that deep. You get what I mean? And I'm like, what the fuck? I keep walking. I ain't say nothing and shit. This shit it shook me. You get what I'm saying? But I keep walking and shit. And the motherfucker, hey boo, you hear me talking to you. And I just keep walking and shit. Cause now I'm real shook. Like, you get what I'm saying? I'm in a neighborhood where I don't know where the fuck I'm at. I'm 20 years old. Don't know what the fuck. I'm from the hood, but still, this some different shit. Okay? So I'm walking. I keep walking. And then I walk down. And this motherfucker followed me for blocks. Talking about, hey, boo, boo, hey, boo, 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 whatever, right?
And when you done, I want to bring up a point. When you done, because that's exactly what I wanted to talk into.
And then,
so go ahead.
And then I get down to the bus stop there where I was going, right? To go to work and shit. So I get down there. I wound up running into one of my homegirls that was actually a lesbian, right? But she was like a street bitch. Like, she was real hood. You get what I'm saying? And so I was like, I got this. She was like, "Well, what's up, K Rock?" Because they call me K Rock and shit, right? So I was like, she was like, "What's up, K Rock? What's going on? Give me a handshake, shit." So I was like, "Yeah, what's up, babe?" She was like, "What's wrong?" I was like, "Man, motherfucker, follow me for blocks." It was, I don't know if it was a gay motherfucker or not. I don't know what the fuck that was, right? So I was like, this motherfucker followed me and was talking about, hey, boo. She was like, did you say anything? I was like, nah, I ain't say nothing because I just was like, I was a little shook. She was like, oh, don't worry about that shit or whatever, right? So we sitting there for like maybe like 30 seconds. And this motherfucker come down and he walked past. Like, he was across the street, though, because we was at the bus stop. And he was across the street. And he walked past and he was like, hey, boo. I say, hey, dude, I don't swing that way, man. Like, you get what I'm saying? Well, the motherfucker tell me straight up, I don't care. I'm trying to holler at you. You cute. Right? It's like, what the fuck? Like, yo. And then my homegirl was like, yo, mind you, she a lesbian. She say, yo, if you don't get the fuck away from here, I'm going to shoot the shit out you. Right? And he was like, you ain't going to do shit, bitch. Or some shit like that. My homegirl pulled that motherfucking 9 out. It's like, oh shit. And mind you, I was strapped too. But that's why I wasn't scared. I just was like nervous. Like, what the fuck is going on now? Like, I gotta, like, you get what I'm saying? I'm strapped. I got my book bag. I always stay strapped when I was young. So it wasn't like I was like scared. It was just like I was just like nervous and kind of like, what the fuck is going on? I was confused. And when my homegirl pulled that shit out, She was like, nigga, I shoot the fucker. Get your punk ass away, man. I was like, and the nigga hauled ass as he seen her pull that shit out. He hauled ass. And that was like, from that day, I always had like this weird ass thing I feel about transgender people and gay people. And then, like I said, I hung around a lot of gay lesbian women that tried to get, holler at women that were straight that I knew and got and flipped them. Had gay chicks I knew flip female family members of mine and turned them bi and gay. Like, you get what I'm saying? So I seen this shit and I'm like, yo, so a part of me, now that I'm older, I ain't got no problem with gay people. It is what it is. Now, if a motherfucker allow you to flip them to turn gay, that's on them. But what I seen is that a lot of gay women, gay lesbian women, flip a lot of confused and tragic women or girls or little girls into being gay. I seen that. I know that happens. So they can try to deny that shit all they want. I seen it happen. I'm qualified to talk about it. Because it happened to female family members of mine. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Now, and like I said, the whole transgender shit, I seen that shit happen. Just like you see some of these rappers, they get caught up and they be taking pictures with these transgenders and these motherfuckers come out, well, he took a picture with me, now he fucking me. And they put it out there and say, like, come on, man. Like, y'all actually really gonna believe this shit? Like, yo, this is what they do. But then they wonder why they get harassed. They wonder why they get discriminated against. They wonder why they get killed. It's because if you're not that type of transgender or the gay community, you should be calling those type of people out. You get what I'm saying?
But and this is my thing. Like, the way how you just explained it, right? Like, how you walked and she was following you the whole time, right? Mm-hmm. These so-called pretend feminists, they supposed to be so-called against rape so much. Right. But isn't that rape and stalking?
Yeah, it was.
But and let's say if that made the public, right? Do you think that they would be outraged?
No.
Exactly. And that's my point.
Outraged about the shit that they supposed to be outraged about. That's why I don't give a fuck about that feminist shit. And I don't give a fuck about that, look, I don't want nobody being discriminated against. Don't get me wrong about that. I go by case. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Well, even when it comes to gay people, I go case by case. I don't give a fuck about that shit. It's like, what's the name? Jenner. The motherfucking dude that turned into a transgender. The father and shit. From the Kardashian clan. Bruce Jenner. I don't feel sorry for that motherfucker.
Like, he voted for Trump.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't feel sorry for you. It's like, oh, I ain't with Trump no more. I don't give a fuck, dude. Like, yo, you still got man mentality. Look, it's plenty of shit I can go down the line about gays and transgender people, how hypocritical they are and whatever. I can go down that line, but that ain't what I want to do. You do whatever the fuck you want to do. Be whoever you want to be. If you feel comfortable walking around with no dick or no pussy, I don't give a fuck. Or you want to walk around, I don't care. That's your shit. But do not act like that people like Kevin Hart, right? And other comedians can't make jokes about you. If you want to be a part of society, look, Kevin Hart made black jokes. He made white jokes. You get what I'm saying? So if you want to be a part of the community that bad, you got to take some motherfucking jokes. Like, you don't think that white people make black jokes? They might not be as harsh with their black jokes, but they make jokes about black people, how black people eat. How black people eat, how we walk, and how we are. You get what I'm saying? If it's not too offensive, we'll laugh at it. You get what I'm saying? Because we know this shit about us. You get what I'm saying? But gay people got this thing that we gotta be so sensitive towards them, but they can disrespect us and they can roll up on us, just like the whole Dwight Howard shit. That bitch, that gay dude, he was wrong.
I mean, the thing about the Dwight Howard shit, because this is the thing, like, at a certain point in time, when you know about it, that's on you. But still, like, how she went up about it to get clout and get attention, I ain't co-signing that. But Dwight Howard, he knew that she was a tranny. He should have just said, fuck it, once he found out.
And it's a different level of how you carry stuff, because just say that the Dwight Howard was gay, right? Let's just say that. You outed him. You don't want us to treat you a certain way, but you'll out a nigga. You get
But
what I'm
see, this is the
saying?
thing. This is the
Or
thing.
you don't want your parents to. Oh, hold
But
on.
this is
You
the thing.
they
I
don't
remember
want they.
somebody said
Hold
that
on.
transgender.
Hold on. They don't want their parents to treat them a certain type of way, but they out other niggas. Like, or you don't want your friend or anybody else to out you, but you'll out another nigga because you got mad because that person cheated on you or whatever the situation. But he wasn't out. You get what I'm saying? How about you just leave the motherfucker, or he cheated on you or whatever the situation? Just leave him. You ain't gotta out him. But then they want us to respect, the gay community. But this is what happens in the gay, and you ain't seen none of the gay motherfucking community come out and defend. This isn't say that this shit is actually true. Defend Dwight Howard, or even get at that gay dude. Be like, what are you doing? That's wrong. You ain't hear a lot of gay people come out and say shit.
And the thing about these transgenders, I remember when the Dwight Howard story came out too. I forgot, but they was like, they want to be treated like regular people. They get mad, but they always want to expose them. When it's time to expose somebody, they want to act like they ain't regular or something like that.
Let me say this before I forget. I'm gonna let you jump right back in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell gay people like this: if you want to have the same black people struggles, understand that we ain't regular. Black people don't think we regular in this country. Real black people. So at the end of the day, gay people, y'all ain't regular. Y'all something different. It's like black people. We know we different. They treat us different every motherfucking day in this country. So that whole notion of that you just want to be treated regular like everybody else, that's bullshit. Get over it. That ain't happening. Just like black people know that we ain't gonna get treated equally and regular like everybody else because of the color of our skin. So if you want to talk about how y'all issues is like ours, like, you get what I mean?
Do not compare 400 over 400.
No,
years
but
of
no, that's
oppression
what I'm
to-
saying. No, but that's my
I'm not
point.
saying. I'm not saying you. I'm not saying.
No,
I'm just saying,
but I'm just saying that's my point to them. Like, they always keep trying to compare that shit to us. Well, some shit that you can try to kind of take from us. We know as black people, real woke black people that understand what the fuck about America is that black people, we're not treated, we're not American. They don't treat us like Americans. We not treated as equal as white people. We know that even good white folks. We know we ain't treated as equal as them. We always gonna get looked at differently. And a lot of us accept it, a lot of us can't. So that's why a lot of us buck dance and coon, or we don't say nothing. So that goes for gay people. Stop pretending that you're going to get treated equally in this country. You're not. Sorry. But go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, like, with these feminists, cause like I said, it seems like I'm being a dead horse, but like, it is what it is. Like, it just throw me off because they, demonize any type of black man. Like, they go on that Kodak right now. They trying with no proof. They just saying, oh, Kodak, he guilty. He did it. No proof, no nothing. They just, just going with lamestream media. They just listen to what they tell them. But whenever I bring up Donald Trump,
Hold up. Let me ask you something. Did we speak about that last night? Did I explain? Because I know I got out on Kodak yesterday, but did I explain that at the same time I don't believe that he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is, like, once I bring up, Harvey Weinstein, Donald Trump, Roman Polanski, the dude that got off at Baylor, and just bring up thousands, millions, just bring up tons of cases of white men known for being rapists. They always hit you with, oh, You black man.
That's
All
what
y'all wanna do
I'm gonna put it like this. If
Hey, hold
Kodak,
on, let
just
me
hold
say
up,
this though.
hold up, just say that. That's, hold
Let
up,
me say
let's
this
just
before
say
you
this.
go.
Hold on, let me throw
Let me
this
say
out
this
here.
before you go.
No,
Let me
hold
say
on.
this.
Let me throw this out here. Then I'm gonna let you go. It ain't gonna take long.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
If Kodak Black get arrested for what he's supposed to do to this white chick or whatever, right? Let's just say, God forbid, hopefully it don't happen, right? Because I don't believe he did it. That's just my opinion, right? And far as what the evidence, the little evidence I seen, bullshit, right? And like I said, as far as like being a celebrity, niggas ain't got to rape nobody, like real shit. But anyway, let's just say that happens and they arrest Kodak Black. Niggas should be in the uproar and we should be out protesting. We shouldn't buy no more white people shit. Like real shit. Because if they allow a motherfucking dude that actually it was evidence that said he raped the bitch, that dude from Baylor, and he get no time, like Kodak can be somehow. How about he can be better too? Like you get what I'm saying? Because that's basically what they saying. They were saying, "Oh, he made this mistake." Right? You get what I mean? But you know what they're gonna do, right? They're gonna go off his criminal record. They're gonna go off of how he, you know, how he the rap industry, how he's this and how he's that. You get what I'm saying? They won't go off of the positive of like the people like Jay-Z and T.I. and all these people that changed their lives and being better and being activists and being out there and shit like that, even though they don't like those niggas. But I'm just saying. But they changed their life after some fuckery shit. So why Kodak Black can't offer the rape shit? You get what I'm saying? They did it with this dude from Baylor. They basically said we don't want to fuck his life up. Because that's basically what they said, we don't want to fuck his life up. So we gonna give him a chance to rectify, don't get in these troubles again. Let me tell you something. A rapist is a rapist, man. You rape a motherfucker. It is what it is.
But this is my thing, though. Let me say this.
Go ahead.
You know which profession that all, you know which job out of all professions do the most rapes and sexual assaults and beat their wife the most?
Police officers.
And where's the outrage for that?
It's not gonna be that. We don't live in that type of society where people actually really look. It's too many people in this country, black and white, in all types of different colors, that look at police officers as like they damn near borderline gods. You get what I'm saying? You know how like it's almost like black people when we see them blue lights and shit, we almost terrified. We terrified. You get what I'm saying? So just imagine how white people look at cops. They look at cops like they are like God. They here to protect and serve. Like no, they're not. Not for everybody. Put it like that. You know what I mean? Like I like we're still like I'm almost numb to seeing cops gun down unarmed black men. I'm almost numb to that shit.
I don't get surprised anymore.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm almost numb to it, right?
It's sad,
but when
I don't get surprised.
hold up, but when I seen that kid get killed out there, that white kid got gunned down by them cops. It's a couple years ago. By that cop that killed that white kid in that hotel in Arizona. That shit bothered me. Like real shit. Because you seen it in time where that kid was pleading, please don't do, please, got his hands up doing everything. I don't know what you want me to do. And he still shot him. So just imagine that a lot of our people don't even get to even say what that white kid even said, and they just shoot him. You get what I mean?
Matter of fact, I seen a video, I think it was out Calvert County. It was out Maryland. It was a white. The police, they pulled over a white boy. He had a gun in his hand. If he was black, we know what they would have done.
Yeah, but like I said, I like that shit. But I understand that. But that shit in Arizona that I seen, I didn't know what that was about, dude. Like that shit fucked me up. Like I was like, yo. the kid was saying, look, I don't got nothing. I got his hands up, and he was saying, you move this way, you move that. What the fuck are you talking about? You got his arms out, just rush him and put the handcuffs on him. He was threatening him to kill him. The police officer was threatening to kill his white kid. And it was almost like this shit was staged. I felt like it was staged. Like, you're telling him, I'm gonna kill you if you move a certain type of fucking way.
That's a threat.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. Like, that shit seemed like that shit was like some type of script. Like, they planned to do that shit to try to, like, look, well, we kill white people too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, you get what I mean?
That's what they do.
And so you killed the white kid to prove a point that you're not racist?
That's what they did with Alex Jones. Like, I mean, even though he ain't that, but you know Alex Jones, right?
Mm-mm.
You know, the white supremacists who just, you know, get on. Well, you
talking about Alex Jones? Yeah.
Yeah, like they banned them off of all social media platforms to prove that, because they suspended Willie D channel. Like they basically suspend like any black people who ain't sucking a job and speak the truth.
The thing about Willie D, he got a show back. He could have came back.
Yeah, but what I'm saying at the time.
Oh yeah. I know that, but he could have came back.
They tokenized Alex Jones to make it look like, hey, we're not racist. We suspended Alex. Like they probably still suspended Alex Jones. I ain't trying to hear that.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's what that shit felt like when I seen that shit from Arizona. Like that shit. Number one, it was heartbreaking to see them kill that kid like that. That's number one. Number two, I felt like that shit was like some type of like y'all was this an act? Like y'all was acting? Like it felt like y'all was pretending or trying to show something that, you know, we kill white people too. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's not just black people we kill white people too. But then you look at that situation, how it was, they didn't have to do none. That cop didn't have to do none of that. And then mind you, the cop still got off. That was the crazy shit about it. And then it was almost like they was showing like, well, yeah, we can kill a white kid and we'll still get off. So just because we kill y'all and we get off doesn't mean what you think. Like that's how I looked at it. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like they were trying to make it seem like, oh, well, we kill a white kid and we still get off. But that's not no better. That don't make me feel better. Like, you killed a white kid for nothing. Like, that don't make me feel better. I don't understand. Look, well, I'm gonna put it like this. I understand, but it didn't rush to me that these people don't understand that. What they don't understand is that didn't make me feel any better. That actually made me feel even more angry. That
just justified our point of how the police, you know, the police need to be abolished.
Right. And then you heard what happened down in Florida, right?
What happened?
They that stand your ground shit.
Oh, you talking about Mike is what he got off?
No. They got this. They put in law down in Florida that now the cops can say that they stand in their ground. But I thought they already.
I ain't surprised.
But they already had that. Like, what do you got to put the stand your ground law for cops?
And that's why black people, they gotta get off this whole religious bullshit and get strapped up, man. Fuck all that.
Cause I'm not letting no motherfucking cop. You point a gun at me in my house, I'm gonna shoot the shit out you. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck. I'm tell cop that straight up. I'm gonna shoot the shit out you. You roll up in my house and point your gun at me, I'm gonna shoot you in my house. Sorry. I don't give a fuck about that stand you ground law bullshit. And that's why, you know, the crazy shit about it, because you know I was supposed to, me and my wife, the family supposed to move and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she wanted to move to Vegas, but she didn't like the housing and shit. She didn't like how the houses was. We couldn't buy land, and she kind of didn't like that shit. And so she wanted to like kind of like move down to Florida, and I was like, hell no. Like, nigga, I ain't moving nowhere down south, nigga. That ain't happening, nigga. Like, yo, I tell niggas all the time, niggas get mad at me.
You want to move to Atlanta?
It's iffy about Atlanta. Like, I gotta move straight into a black community, nigga. Like,
What about somewhere like Houston?
no.
Where else? Charlotte.
Cause you gotta think about it. If I move down to Houston, I may move down to Houston and move in the black community, and it's all good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is like the black. I'm not saying you.
But you gotta think
the suburbs or something like that.
Yeah, I'm not going. Like, I had to move into the hood, dude. Like, I don't like, even like now, like where I live, I'm in a multicultural motherfucking community. Like, you know what I'm saying? And everybody in my community mind they motherfucking business. You know what I'm saying? We all got cameras. We all strapped. It is what it is, but we don't fuck with each other. Like, you get what I'm saying? There ain't no cops calling around now shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't none of that. Now, outside of our shit, that's different. But in our community, we don't do none of that shit. We don't call cops and shit like that, nigga, for what? Like, we strapped. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, come fuck with us. We gonna burn your ass up, nigga. Like, seriously. That's why, nigga, I got cameras all around my house. I tell people that all the time. Nigga, I'm a very paranoid dude. Nigga, I made neighbors around me get cameras. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I don't play. Like, yo, seriously. And I don't play around with racist people. So if I move down south, I know what that's gonna be. Like, nigga, you will see me on news. Cause I probably have killed one of these racist motherfuckers, or I'd have fuck around and shot a cop. Cause that shit ain't, yo, like, seriously. In Baltimore, we have the worst cops in the city, but I'm not in the city. Like, you get what I'm saying? I'm like borderline. I'm like not like where I'm at. I'm like borderline city and county. I'm like right in between that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, it's kind of like good for me, nigga. I still see some hood shit. You know what I'm saying? But, nigga, if I ride a little farther, like a couple of miles out, I might, see some good shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I like the balance of where I'm at. But my wife.
Hold on. Like, let me. You want to live in like a segregated area or something like that? Segregated area.
I put it like this. I put it like this. And I don't want white people to take this as an offense. But I don't want to live around white people.
You gotta go with that, like somewhere in the Midwest.
I'm just saying I don't want to live around. Like, if you move into a community, it's like a good community, right?
And they think that you a nigga.
It ain't nothing but white people. It ain't nothing but white people that I don't want to live there. If it's majority of white people that I don't want to
live there.
Yeah, I don't want to live there. Because I know sooner or later I'm gonna have to smack the shit out of the motherfucking one of them motherfuckers. Or I'm gonna have to shoot
them. They gonna play victim and call the police.
Yeah, or I'm gonna have to shoot them. One or the other. This is what this nigga. I don't want to be walking down my motherfucking street. Me and my wife take a walk. We just exercising, nigga, just taking a walk. And motherfucker cops, they pull us over. Nigga, I'm gonna have a problem. Like, I don't want that drama. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, yo, leave me the fuck alone. Like, you get what I'm saying?
You probably got to move somewhere up in like Chicago or Cleveland in the Midwest, because that's where it's segregated as fuck.
I actually, believe it or not, in this climate of what we dealing with, I don't mind being segregated. Like,
I'm cool. I'm just saying, you probably, if you trying to move and you want to be segregated, that's probably somewhere, somewhere in the Midwest.
I'm not. First of all, I told my wife we ain't moving till Donald Trump is definitely out of office. Like, real shit. And then, at least, nigga, I need at least, like, for me, it actually might be even worse after he leave, because the white supremacists is gonna be mad. Like, you get what I'm saying? Even if, just say
I think he's gonna get reelected.
That's what I'm saying. Even if he get reelected and then he gotta go, the white supremacists is gonna be mad at that. It was like, well, why he can't be like China? Like, you know what I mean? Why he can't? Why America can't be like China? Well, we had one president. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's gonna be that thing. These white supremacists do. But like I said, look, man, I don't play around with racist people. I don't. And I don't got a problem with white folks, but I don't want to live around white people that I don't know. Like, I know all the white people that live in my neighborhood. I ain't saying we close or nothing like that, nigga, but I know they there. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We mind our business. The white people mind their business. The Mexicans mind their business. The black people mind their business. Like, the Mexicans, everybody. You got motherfucking Dominicans and all types of people. Y'all got all types of people live in my community. You know what I'm saying? Filipinos, Chinese people. We mind our business. You get what I'm saying? Nobody be in the people in each other's business. We mind our business. We watch other motherfuckers outside our community more than we watch each other. Like, you get what I'm saying? So that's my thing. I don't give a fuck. Look, I told my wife, look, we can't move to Florida. That ain't never happened. That ain't never happened, nigga. I ain't moving to Florida. Nigga, I'm not moving to Florida. I'm not moving to Mississippi.
Hell no.
Alabama. Louisiana.
Matter of fact, I seen on what you
That
call
ain't
it,
happening.
and like this is what like look, if you're gonna move into like them states you just named, at least being I don't know, like if you but if you're in New Orleans, it better be somewhere. If you're in Louisiana, it better be somewhere like New Orleans, Baton Rouge, or somewhere or some black place. But it's certain states that I feel like black people should just leave the fuck alone. Cause I remember I seen Phil the Ride show, and it was two. I think was it football or basketball players? It was two athletes. They got racially profiled. Guess what state it was in?
Houston and Louisiana.
Nah, it was Idaho.
Well, I mean, are you shocked about Idaho?
That's what I'm saying. I
Like-
know black people should even be there.
Like, first of all, like, who the fuck moved to Idaho? Like, seriously, I got, like, my wife got some family that live in Seattle. Like, nigga, I never moved to Seattle, nigga. Get the fuck
All
out
right,
of here.
Seattle, that's different, but still,
I wouldn't move there. Like, nigga,
I wouldn't move there.
I wouldn't move that. Like, yo, seriously, like, yo, look, I ain't moving nowhere where ain't no black people at. Like, seriously.
That's what
like,
I say. Like, if I move, like, it's probably gonna be like Atlanta, shit, Charlotte, Houston, or something like that.
I wouldn't even move to Charlotte. I'm not moving there. Sorry, I'm not moving North Carolina, South Carolina. Fuck that shit. I'm not moving none of that shit, man. Like, seriously, I wouldn't even, like, I grew up in, a part of my life, I grew up in Ohio. I wouldn't even move back to Ohio. Like
I said, it depends on what city is it. Like, if it's Cleveland or, you know, where LeBron from, where LeBron from.
You gotta think about it. Even if you move to certain states where there ain't nothing but black people at, you got white people patrolling the neighborhoods, and that's the problem that I got. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, seriously, I don't like white cops patrolling black neighborhoods. I don't like that shit. Like, even like in Baltimore, like where we have, like, believe it or not, you see white cops, they come and shit or whatever the situation is, but you got these coon ass, sucker ass, sellout ass black cops that come, like, cause I had an incident, like, it was a couple of years ago. I had threw something here at my crib, and we threw like it might have been 4th of July, it might have been that, and
You know, they got quotas on 4th of July. They got meat sold.
yeah, we threw like a 4th of July shit here, and we was pumping music, nigga. You know how we
I
do.
already know the
We
story.
bumping that shit, right? And I ain't never had no problem, mind you. I cook out all the time, especially in the summer, nigga. I throw fucking cookout parties all the time, and my music is blasting. You know what I mean? And the Mexicans live right across the fucking, like, my backyard. They live right across there, and them motherfuckers all motherfucking night. Nobody called the cops on them. But anyway, right?
They called it on you.
And somebody called the motherfucking cops on him, and he come, and mind you, the cop, he said to me, he said, look, I was sitting across the street listening to the music. That's the reason I was even sitting there, because the music was so good, right? He was a black guy. And he said, well, somebody called and said that they want y'all to turn down the music. So, man, get the fuck out of here. And mind you, I didn't know that at the time, but when I first went out, I said to him, I said, Like I just rolled out. 'Cause I thought my nieces had did some shit. Cause the last time my nieces was here at that time, they was throwing rocks and shit. Like, you know what I mean? They was doing hood stupid shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Throwing rocks and shit. So I thought they did some stupid shit. So I came out there with this, like, this almost like an attitude. It was like, the fuck what they do? Like what's going on? What they do? Right? And he was like, nah. Calm down. Don't be all hostile. The fuck you mean I'm hostile? Like, nigga, I'm asking what they do. How the fuck am I hostile? Like, hey, calm down, you hostile. What the fuck? First of all, dude, this is my house. Okay, I told him, I said, look, this is my house. All right? I act the way I want to act. Why are you here? He said to me, you know, somebody talking about your music and it's such, blah, blah, blah. I say, all right, man, it is what it is. I say, I'll turn on the music or whatever. I say, oh, I've been blessing me. I told him, I said, I've been blessing me. I've been here for like 2 years or something. Been blasting music for a minute. It ain't been no motherfucking problem. Now all of a sudden there's a problem now. And he was, you know, I just got this call. I say, all right, man, whatever, man, get off my property. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta like sometimes, man, like shit be bullshit, man. Like, but that's what I'm saying. You gotta think about it. This is my area where I'm at, where I'm comfortable, where like to the point that where like, you know, I don't feel like I got to talk to the cops a certain type of way, but when you start being disrespectful, you gotta understand down south cops, and you gotta understand motherfuckers. They can tell by your accent that you ain't from there, so they think that you don't even know the laws down there, even though you might not even know the laws in that state, and they take advantage of that shit and they start talking to you all types of fucking way. And I ain't got no time. I ain't got time to be playing around with motherfucking cops. I ain't got no problem. I just don't have time to be playing around with people, man. Like, so I told my wife, no, we don't move down south. I don't do no move down south shit. Sorry. I don't even travel down south, nigga. Seriously, real shit. Like, you know,
I travel. It's just that like you just gotta be aware. 'Cause I know like me.
fuck being aware, it's almost like you gotta be on your best behavior and shit. Like, nigga, fuck
Even
out
if
here.
you on that, I mean, hey,
Yeah, that's what I mean.
but
That's what I'm
what
saying.
I'm trying to say,
Hold
like,
on.
I just know that if it happened to me, I gotta hold my own. Like, I can't hide or do nothing. I'm just hold my own because it can happen anywhere.
Hold on, Marlon. Give me a second.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead, Marlon.
I was just saying, like, you know, I'm gonna hold my own if it happened to me. So
Yeah. That's the thing,
yeah, I
though.
say this though, if it's certain countries that I want to travel to, I'm with you on that. Like I travel to, like I said, anywhere in Africa, the Caribbean, but certain countries in Europe, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm not.
You gotta understand, white supremacy ain't just in America. It's in a lot of countries.
Oh yeah. That's what I said. Why the fuck would I try to go live in Europe or something? I don't fuck about that shit, man. Like, seriously. I know that's where them racist motherfuckers came from, Germany and all them motherfucking places.
It's Italy.
And it's crazy.
Portugal.
You know what's crazy though? Because I think a lot of times black people don't even really understand how racist Italian people are. You heard me?
Yeah,
I don't really think black people understand how racist Italian people are. They like, Italian people are very racist to black people. They call us all types of porch monkeys and shit like that. Like they, man, like real shit. Like they don't
Matter of
like
fact, I
black
think
people like
what you
that.
call it, six. What's that? I forgot. I think 6ix9ine in that song. He said it start with an M. It's some N word. It basically mean the N word. Was it Italy? I think it's in Italian language. I think so. Yeah. I think it's Muliani. It's something like that. But
Mm-hmm.
6ix9ine, he used the word in his
Mm-hmm.
song.
Mm-hmm. That's why I
And
said
it's the
he.
N.
That's why I said we gotta watch these motherfucking different nationalities of people getting in hip hop. Like seriously, like yo, they taking over our music, saying racist shit, calling us niggas and shit, and acting like they niggas. They grew up in our like 6ix9ine, nigga. You could have grew up in our community. That don't mean that you was about what we was about. Because if you look
That's
at
why, like I said,
you look
I
at
fuck
six
with New
nine
York
life, nigga,
because
he was a like a Catholic school nigga or some type of nigga that wore uniforms with a skirt. That's where he
I,
grew up at. Yeah, like there's pictures out there, nigga. Google that
I
little
seen,
nigga.
but
That
I ain't
little
see the
bitch
skirt,
ass
but I
nigga.
seen.
That's why I don't like that nigga. I never liked him. But like, yo, I
But
don't
my
like.
thing is though,
Go ahead.
my thing, cause like, look, I fuck with New York, so I ain't trying to get, I went to New York in the summer, and I go to New York anytime I get a chance to. But y'all, New York niggas looking weak because, like I said, you got, it was motherfucking Hispanics, non-black Hispanics saying the N word, and you got black people checking them for saying that. Then you got these coon ass niggas talking about some, you ain't from New York, you ain't from New York. What you did, like, mm, like you, they basically, they basically, letting these white Hispanics who don't even fuck with you in the first place. Like, I don't care how many Jordans they get. I don't care how many slang words they know. I don't care how many black girls they like. I don't care about none of that. They can still stay on code to kill your stupid ass, but you caping for them, and they don't give a fuck about you.
Yeah, but you see, you gotta think about
And
too.
them the same people gentrifying y'all niggas. Like, come on, man.
You gotta think about it though. Them same motherfucking white Mexicans or Puerto Ricans and shit like that. The reason they do that shit to us is because simple fact that shit happens to them. It's almost like a tragic shit happens to you, so you do it to others. It's almost like a bully. Like you get what I mean? Like you get what I'm saying? Like, and that's why I said, look, man, America has brainwashed not just black people. They brainwashed Italian people. They brainwashed Jewish people. They brainwash Latino people, Mexicans. They brainwash all the fucking races of people. So when they come over here, that notion is like don't fuck with the niggas. Like you understand what I'm saying? Like black people gotta understand that all races. I ain't saying all the race of people like say the towns all Italian people against black people, but believe it like this: all races of people they are programmed to hate black people. Like, and I don't think that black people really truly understand that. Like it's almost like these Italians and shit. Like, dude, y'all from Italy? Like, the fuck are you talking about? Like we built this bitch. Like y'all act like y'all got some type of say, but the white people have has put backpacks, boost their backpacks up and tell them, look, you hate niggas, because the niggas is the problem, and they gonna come to your community and fuck your community up. And let me tell you something. I know how they like to say that black people will come to the community and they'll rob them and take shit from them. Look, man, the motherfuckers that's robbing you is the people that's telling you that the black people is going to rob you. And they put us in positions to rob you because they didn't took every fucking thing from us.
Hold on. They robbed the country from the Native Americans.
Right. Yeah.
That's all I gotta say.
And then you got to understand, a lot of these different races of minority people, they come over here, whatever the situation is, they don't even know American history. Believe it or not, they really truly don't. They don't know that they may know that black people was the slaves, but they know that we got rights now. That's all they know. They don't know the details of it. They don't know that the shit is still continue to happen. They don't even know about Jim Crow. They don't know about a lot of shit. You get what I'm saying? And then they go to the white schools and learn white history, and then they think that that's what American history is really is. You get me? You get what I'm saying? They learning white history because of course they try to disregard of how they treated black folks in this country. And I tell all different minority people like this. I'm gonna tell them straight up like this tonight on this show. If you wonder why black people are so, if you run into certain black people that maybe, let's say that we discriminate against you or we don't like you and shit like that, it's because some of fact we ain't getting treated the way we supposed to be getting treated in this country, and you motherfuckers just come over here and almost be in the same position that we in. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't think a lot of them understand that. Like, yo, y'all come over here, okay, even if we poor, y'all motherfuckers should be slaves first. Like, that's how a lot of us look at it. Like, our people was slaves. And y'all motherfuckers come over here and get the same benefits that we got? Like, they don't understand that. White people can tell you all they want. This is the land of the free. They lying. But how the fuck did y'all come over here and even get on welfare? How the fuck is that? How about y'all, when y'all come over this motherfucking country and want to disrespect us the way that they do, Africans, whoever the fuck you are, I don't give a fuck what race you are, and you come over this bitch and you disrespect black people, how about y'all come over this bitch first and be slaves? How about that? And then talk to us then. Get out of slavery first, and then start talking about black people. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, just the nerve of these different minority races of people that try to come over here and act like black people, we lazy or we don't do this, y'all got opportunity. Man, get the fuck out of here. We just figuring out that we got some type of opportunities. Like, you get what I'm saying? They act like this was generation of being taught. Even because they look at Martin Luther King, like, dude, we don't have those type of people like that. It ain't a lot of them. It ain't a lot of Martin Luther Kings, nigga. Like, back in those days when Martin Luther King and them was alive, it was a lot of them that taught our people. But they killed a lot of them too. They jailed a lot of our people like them too as well. They made us turn against a lot of those people as well. And these motherfuckers, these minority people want to come over here and start talking down to black people. Oh, y'all got it easy over here. And why y'all ain't doing this and why y'all ain't doing that? Man, fuck you. But go ahead.
I mean, you say what you want, but the reason why you're over here is because of black people.
We don't even get the proper respect from motherfucking minority people. So, like, come on, man.
But back to like, you know, what you call it, like 6, because like this just shows you the amount of respect that they got for us, right? Because I mean, and I you know, I said it before, and you were like, Charlemagne, you know, he should have just walked out. But I'm gonna say it again. This just shows you how much respect they got for us. Charlemagne asked 6ix9ine, you know, about using the N-word. 6ix9ine was like, who gonna stop me from saying it? Who gonna stop me? What they gonna do? Who gonna stop me? That's the respect that they got for black people, right there.
It wasn't even just that though. It was that the reason he even had the balls to say it that way of like, who gonna stop me, is because he had coon ass, buck dancing ass, sellout ass, stupid ass gangster niggas backing him. That's why he said it. You know what I'm saying? Fake gangster niggas. That's why he was so confident in saying what he was saying. Who gonna stop me? Because he had stupid ass niggas behind him backing him. You get what I'm saying? So look, that's what I'm saying about black folks. Like, look, you can't act like these people supposed to respect us when we don't even stop them from disrespecting us. Like, nigga, I don't give a fuck you grew up in my hood. I don't give a fuck.
That's why I remember I was at work, you know, the dude he was trying to sound like, you know, he was trying to sound, you know, like he was hip and all. Like he was like, yeah, man, you know, with a bit, yeah, my nigga, yeah. I'm like, dog, pull out with that N-word, watch the N-word.
Right.
You're like, man, we go through the same problem. I'm like, no, that fuck we don't. Get the fuck out of here with that.
Right. I keep telling like I said earlier, I tell all you immigrants, all you motherfuckers come from different countries or whatever, you know, whatever it is. How about even the motherfuckers that say, oh, well, I was born in America, but my parents was immigrants. How about you motherfuckers, before you start judging black folks in this country, ever in your fucking life, how about you motherfuckers be slaves first before you get be on any type of fucking shit that let the white people enslave you first before you, because black people, we don't want to enslave you. We don't want nothing. We don't want to do that because we ain't white people. We don't got that history. Let the white people enslave you first, and then you can maybe say,
and let me say this
say
too.
the N word.
Let me say this too, because I remember I was watching a Farrakhan old video. It was on Donahue show, and it was some white supremacist female. She was like, you know, she not scared of the white people. They not scared of black people. They scared of violence. And Farrakhan handed her, and she was like, we've been, you know, acts of violence been committed against us. We don't have a history of committing acts of violence against white people. So if anything, we should be scared of violence.
Well, we are. Believe it or not, we are very scared of violence. Even when you see niggas out here killing each other and shit, we scared. We scared like, yo, that nigga going kill us. Like, you get what I mean? Don't think like, yo, look, I'm a street nigga, so I get it a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
When I was out there doing a lot of shit, I was afraid that a nigga would kill me. So a lot of times I would have to try to get a nigga before he get me. Like, you get what I'm saying? So we afraid. We always afraid. Like, you know what I'm saying? When a nigga tell you, that's why I tell you nigga be talking nonsense, talking bullshit. When a nigga say he ain't afraid of nothing. Right? I say it a lot of times now, like, I ain't afraid of nothing. The reason I say I ain't afraid of nothing, nigga, because I'm willing to die for something righteous. That's why I ain't afraid. But when I was out there doing fuckery shit and I was out there doing nonsense, nigga, I was mad afraid. And I could say, well, I ain't afraid of this, I ain't afraid of that. I was no punk ass nigga. Yes, I was. I was scared as a bitch. You get what I'm saying? But nigga, now I ain't scared of nothing. Because nigga, if I die, I know I'm gonna die for something righteous. You get what I'm saying? I know I'm gonna die for something that I supposed to die for. I ain't gonna die for nothing stupid. You get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if a motherfucker kill me over some stupid shit, that's still, nigga, I died. And I'm gonna put up a fight. I tell a motherfucker like that, I'm gonna put up a fight. But when I was out doing fuckery shit that I ain't had no business doing, fucking out people over and doing nonsense, nigga, I was afraid. I was scared as a bitch. But nigga, I ain't afraid of nothing. I ain't scared of that shit. That's the only thing I'm afraid of is not living. I tell people this. I'm afraid of not living long so I can be around for my daughter. That's it. Other than that, I ain't afraid of shit. Cause I want to be there, live a long life to be there for my daughter, to let my daughter know, and give her all the knowledge that I have. That's it. Other than that, I don't give a fuck about, I ain't afraid of dying, man. If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die for something that's righteous, and I know I'm gonna die for something righteous. But these niggas, they, It is what it is, man. These motherfuckers crazy, man. You know, and I don't like, and the one thing I don't really truly like, I'm gonna let you jump back in. The one thing I really don't like is that these foreigners, they act like, yo, like black people, we their enemy. Nigga, we don't give a fuck about you. And we are territorial of you coming in our communities. You goddamn right. Even though it's the hood, nigga, we territorial over that shit. You ain't, your ancestors ain't did shit in this country. They keep failing to realize that y'all ain't did shit. Y'all come, I don't give a fuck where y'all come from. I don't give a fuck where none of them motherfuckers come from. You ain't come from, you ain't did shit here. Your ancestors ain't died for nothing here. I understand you come from a fucked up situation or whatever it is, Nick, motherfuckers, but hey, y'all ain't do shit here. So yeah, we territorial about shit. Yeah, we gonna discriminate against you motherfuckers a little bit. Cause you don't, first of all, you ain't put, first of all, you ain't put in no work like we did.
With you on that.
No, I'm just saying, they ain't put no work in here.
I disagree with you on that.
What?
That we territorial over, different groups of people coming in the neighborhood.
Dude, you could, no, that's what black people always fail to, like, acknowledge and accept. We don't want to acknowledge and accept that. Yes, we are. We are very territorial.
But hold on, catch what I'm about to say. Hear me out.
Go ahead.
The reason why I say that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about how it is in Baltimore, but I know, within, DC and PG County, almost every hood got a carryout.
Right.
And the carryout, the Asian people be treating black people like shit.
Mm-hmm.
They have bulletproof windows. You got it's one way in, one way out. They don't even want you staying there. Like, they don't even got tables for you to eat there. They just want you to get your food. You got to pay your money under the little counter thing, and you leave. Black people, these coons, they don't do shit to them. They don't, set up no-fly zones or none of that. But let a random nigga walk through their hood and they don't know. They gonna try to press them out. But they ain't pressing out the Asians who, they shitting on them, but they still using that money that they pay. They pay their kids tuition with that. They pay their bills with that. They ain't gonna step to them. They gonna step to another black person.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm trying to say. They ain't gonna do shit to the Mexicans or, the Hispanics or Asians or anybody who set up shop for business. But they'll do something to a black person walking into their neighborhood.
It's a little different. You right about that. It's a little different from Baltimore, cause like we have ran motherfucking Chinese people out in black communities. Like, we robbed the shit out of. So where the point they was like, fuck that shit, we gotta go. Like, real shit. Like, it ain't like it was a carry out, like you were saying, like, far as like Chinese people had a carry out, like up the street from where I grew up at in my grandmother's neighborhood. She still live in the same neighborhood. And nigga, that carry out ain't there no more, nigga. They shut that bitch down because niggas, we got tired of them talking racist shit, and so we started robbing them. Like, real shit. I talked to niggas in the hood about that shit. I was like, yo, what the fuck happened? Right? And niggas was like, yo, we got tired of them talking that racist shit, calling us niggas and shit. I was like, what? Like, yeah, they was calling us niggas and shit. We the fuck that.
But niggas out here, they'll go back to get three-piece wings and shit like that and brag. Yeah, my hood got the best carry-out. Yeah. You sound like you got you trying to say you got the best you got the best slave master or something. Like, what the fuck you doing? What you talking about, nigga?
Right. Look, it's different. Every hood is different, right? But it's still the same. Like I said, like you was right about that. Yeah, we Baltimore niggas, we carry that shit. Yo, we will run you out, dude. Like, you be racist to us too long, nigga, we will run you the fuck out. We will rob the shit out you. We will rob the shit. When my niggas told me that shit, my young niggas told me that, Got like, yo, what happened to the motherfucking concert? The OGs told me, it was like, yo, y'all niggas was robbing the shit out of them. I was like, why they do that and shit? It's like, they like, I don't know, right? Because the OG motherfuckers don't got no problem because we just want to go, niggas want to just go get their food and get the fuck out. You get what I mean? But the young niggas, they go there, they hang out and shit like that or whatever the situation is. I mean, the young niggas, I talk to the little young niggas, and it's like, yo, they was calling us niggas and shit. So we robbed the shit out of them every night. Made sure they ain't make no motherfucking money here. You know what I'm saying? They taking all our money, nigga. We had to rob them. And I was like, yo, part of me was like, yo, that's bad, but I understood it.
That's what everybody else do when it's black people or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, but I understood where they was coming
from.
from.
That's why anytime I don't want to hear any white supremacists tell me about robbery or black people do robbery or none of that. Because they got this country through robbery. And that's all I got to say.
Yeah, and it wasn't like they did that shit because these niggas was drug dealers. So it wasn't like they was robbing them for the money. They was robbing them because I talked to the little young niggas. They was like, yo, we robbed them because we wanted to run their ass out of here. It wasn't about the money. You get what I'm saying? But of course, if the money there, they gonna take it. You get what I'm saying? So it was like, a part of me was like, yo, nah, y'all shouldn't have did that shit. But at the same time, I understood exactly why they did it, though. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I understood why they did it. And that motherfucker calling you niggas every day. Fuck you niggas is this and niggas is that. And mind you, and every black person that does some ghetto fuckery shit at a certain place, you don't treat everybody like that. And they was saying that. It was like, yo, I didn't have nothing to do with a lot of this shit that was going on with them, but they was treating me a certain type of fucking way when I was going there. And I was like, hey.
That's why I stopped eating that Cheerios. Like, I've been stopped that shit. Like, right, like, when I started, saying, like, they, treat black, like, they're going, even the beauty supply stores, black girls, they'll try to, get their hair or get some hair products or whatever. And then they beat the shit out of black women and nothing happened.
Yeah.
And I don't see none of these feminist groups say nothing. That's why I just like, I'm boycotting it. Fuck that.
Nah, and you know the crazy shit about it? It was like, we got it, like, it's a bar around here, right? Where I live at, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're in the shopping center. And they was like, they fuck with my wife like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And my wife go to this bar every time, and they give her the hookup every fucking time. They give her the hookup. We go in there because we spend a little money. You know what I mean? When we want to like get like gallons of shit, like for like holidays and shit like that, we go there. And or in cases of shit, we go there. And every time my wife go there, nigga, they treat her with the utmost respect. It's Chinese establishment. They treat her with the proper respect. They did in the fucking, like, even though it's a shopping center, but it ain't nothing but hood people there. Like, hood people go to that shit. Like, you get what I'm saying? And so they treat us with the proper fucking respect that we get. Like, everybody, that's what I say. Everybody ain't the same. Like, yo,
I'm not saying everybody. I'm just saying,
I
like,
know what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, the people who treat people, who get set up shop in the hood, they treat niggas like shit, but niggas ain't gonna do shit to them.
Mm-hmm.
I remember Willie D was saying something like that because like the whole no-fly zone. He was like, they ain't gonna no-fly zone the cops, but they gonna no-fly zone other black people.
Right, and that's why I said. That's why I said I don't give a fuck. That's why I say what I say about gang niggas. That's why, matter of fact, prime example, I said what I said about Trick Daddy punk ass.
Oh my. And I'm really like, shout out to the Zoes and the haters and all that on Florida, but
big up to the Haitian niggas. I got nothing but love for the niggas, the Haitian niggas down in Florida.
But I'm gonna keep it 100. I ain't trying to hear no gangster shit out of Florida until George Zimmerman die. Right. I don't want him to die on no natural cause. I want, like, y'all some, I want all these rappers that talk about, yeah, we gangster, yeah, I want y'all to do some gangster shit. Like, I ain't trying to hear none of that gangster shit until
Yeah,
Jordan went dead.
it's almost like that nigga Kodak Black. It was almost like he wanted to put, I would protect the young nigga like that. But that nigga, he talking about how he gonna kill niggas, but Joe Zimmerman still rolling around in your city.
I'm gonna
Like,
Meek
nigga,
Mill
get the
told
fuck
Trick
out of
Daddy
here.
better, and Trick Daddy ain't say
And,
nothing.
and it's the same, thing. And I always put this shit out here and be more as well. Like, niggas killed Freddie Gray. Y'all niggas talking about gangster shit here and all that gangster raw shit, nigga. But them cops is still rolling around, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. And I'm not telling people to go out and kill nobody, but I'm just saying, you can't talk gangster shit to me, nigga, when you still allow motherfuckers to kill a black man and you got him on tape and he kill a motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? And you know he killed them. So I don't give a fuck. I tell niggas, that's why I ain't afraid of no nigga. Like, yo, any nigga from Baltimore, from any city, ain't no nigga can intimidate me like that. Man, get the fuck out of here. I'm a street nigga. All right, maybe at the time when I was doing a lot of street shit that I was doing, I wasn't conscious and I ain't know no better. All right, that's fine. You can throw that at me. But nigga, I'm conscious and I know what the fuck is going on, and you niggas can't talk that gangster shit to me, cause nigga, I'm a real street nigga. And but at the same motherfucking time, nigga, you niggas is killing each other for what? What we killing each other for? What was I even doing? I even acknowledged the fucked up shit that I was doing. You get what I'm saying? So, like, if I can acknowledge that I fucked up and I was wrong, nigga, what the fuck do you think that I ain't gonna call you out on your shit?
And I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this is my last point, but I'm gonna say this one. I'm gonna compare it to what I'm gonna say, because I seen on it was Twitter. It was like, earlier today I was saying, it was like these feminists, they'd be so quick to say, black men are toxic, black men, they're abusive, black men, they this and that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they won't dare say shit about the white man who got them even programmed to think about that. And I'm gonna relate it back to these so-called street niggas. They'll slide on another black person because they probably did whatever they did to them. But they won't slide on the white supremacists or anybody in the government who got them in a situation like that, so where they even living in the hood. Because living in the hood, that's institutionalized racism. If
Yeah, but you got to think about it too, though, Maryland. And niggas is not knowledgeable like that, though. Like, yo, can I say this? For you to be as young as you are, niggas ain't knowledgeable like you are. Like, honestly, like, you gotta think about that too. Like you almost like I fuck with you for a reason. It's because, in fact, when I was your age, I probably wasn't. I didn't. I mean, I had niggas around me that was knowledgeable about shit, and so I learned, and it didn't seem like I was picking up what they were saying. But for you, it's different. We're in a different era. Like, dude, like you are a different breed of somebody that's your age. Like, you get what I'm
I
saying?
mean, but look, bro, it's just too
Niggas
much
is
shit
not on.
going on for people to just stay asleep. Like, it's
No,
just too much.
no,
Like, is it?
no. You gotta understand, dude. You are on a different level for your age and your generation. You gotta understand that. I don't think you really truly understand that. You are on a different level of even me. Like, even when I was your age, you are very aware of shit that, like, niggas ain't on your level of thinking. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, they, like, it's niggas, like, I wasn't even on your level. I'm just being real honest about that. Like, yo, you are on another whole level of where young niggas, I'm not saying all, but I'm just saying, I put 95% of our people that's not aware of what you talking about. You probably got like about 5%. It's only a certain, put it like this. It's only a certain type of of black people that actually have what you have. It's almost like a genius, almost borderline of almost like awareness. Everybody doesn't have what you have. Like, you get what I'm saying? I think a lot of times I think you don't understand that it
I mean,
as
look, no,
well.
I understand because, like, look, like I said, I can understand both sides, but I'm just saying, like, it come a certain point in time when you just be like, dog, like, this can't, it gotta be something like, this ain't right, that ain't right, that ain't right. And you gotta find out what ain't right, and you gotta,
So you gotta think.
just, like, you just gotta peep the bullshit. It come a certain time when you gotta peep the bullshit. And you can't just keep on falling for the same old trap.
Yeah, and you gotta think. Hold up, and you gotta think about this too. And I give you a lot of props in this. I tell you that all the time. Um, dude, it's niggas that's my age that don't even think nowhere compared to where you what you think. Like, you know what I'm saying? This motherfuckers my age. Like, I got homeboys that ain't even on your level. Like, I can't have these conversations with niggas that's my age. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a certain level. Like you gotta understand, dude. Like, you a special breed type of dude, man. Hey, real shit. Like, honestly, like, I don't think you really understand that to a certain extent. I think you think that, like, you almost got this thinking of like how I think a little bit, like, and I feel the same way you feel sometimes, but and how you feel, but you thinking like niggas is supposed to be like, yo, why the fuck ain't nobody getting what the fuck is going on, like the shit that's going on? But you got niggas my age that been programmed and fucked up for years. There ain't no way that they can understand what the fuck we talking about. Like, you get what I'm saying? I got homies that's been down with me since I was 7. Like, you get what I'm saying? That ain't could never understand what you talking about. You get what I mean? And the crazy shit about it, they wouldn't want to, because in fact they think what works for them right now is them being on fuckery shit. It works for them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I say, yo, you a special dude, man. You're special. I always try to give you some props, man. You ain't y'all real special dudes, man. That's why I fuck with y'all like that. That's why I talk to y'all like that, because it's niggas that I know that's my age, and they can't even. I can't have conversations with these niggas. The shit that we talking about, I can't even have conversations with niggas that's my age, because they just really don't understand. They think what I'm doing. I honestly, or what I'm saying, they think what I'm saying, or what me and you talking about. They think, oh, what you trying? Just try to speak knowledge, nigga. Nah, nigga,
You
I'm
trying
trying.
to race bait. You talking that black stuff.
Nah, yeah. It's almost like, yo, dude, I'm not trying to do none of that shit. I'm just trying to keep it 100. Like, yo, this is what's happening. This is real life. You niggas living in a fantasy world. You acting like this shit is all gravy out here, and it's not. You get what I'm saying? And so that's what I like. That's what I'm saying. That's what I be dealing with. Like, you know what I mean? I know you deal with that too, but I'm just saying, it's like it fucks me up, like, because it's niggas my age that actually saying that nonsense to me. Like, dude, get the fuck out of here. Like, dude, do you even watch what the fuck is going on? You just ignoring shit. And I think a lot of my niggas are just ignoring it. Cause you know why? Cause a lot of it, and I always get boiled down to this scenario, is that it's not happening to them. So when nothing is happening to you, it's easy for you to block a lot of shit out. Like, you get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you get the last word. I'm gonna get up out of here.
I ain't really got nothing to say. You gotta say, man, like, you just gotta stop falling for the trap. Like, That's all I got to say. I ain't really got so much.
But niggas falling for that trap.
Yeah. I mean, like, and it's like, it's playing, and then you, like, people, like, it's playing, people see it, and they still go along, you know, and still do it. It's like when you call it out, they get mad at you for calling it out. More than they get mad at the people who set it up the way it is.
Yeah, that's what it is, though. Like, you gotta think about it too, though. The people that get upset about that shit is mainly because some of that they don't want you to fuck up the structure of what's going on that they good at. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, they good of doing what they doing, but at the same time, they don't understand, like, yo, the structure of that is some fuckery shit. And so, it is what it is. All right, man. I'm out of here. Look, tomorrow I'm gonna do another live stream around like probably like around like 12 or 1 o'clock. So just to let you know and shit, call in so we gonna do some shit. I'm trying to get Miss D and see what's going on and get Oak in now. So we go ahead and have this talk. Like, you get what I mean? But I got you, my dude. I appreciate you.
No problem. Appreciate you too.
All right, my bro.
All right.
All right, people. I'm up out of here, man. I appreciate everybody coming in the room. I know it wasn't a lot of people that came in the room. Hit that like button. Support your boy. Show some love. It's your boy Kenny, man. Peace and love to the world.